Cheers, everybody. Welcome to Whiskey Knows, the Tuesday night live stream. Tonight is going to be fun. We're getting back to our sampling, our blinds that we do, and this one's going to be fun. We've got some real professionals, we'll just say, with us tonight. We'll get them on here shortly. Last night was epic. I just wanted to thank everybody that participated in that. It's great to see how this community comes together, and we always do. There's no doubt about it, and we're grateful. With that being said, we do have Top Jimmy with us tonight. He's back. He's ready to get into this blind with us. We've got several others that are going to be participating. As you can see the ticker at the bottom, it is a lot. So what we're going to do is, if you Venmo or PayPal, just put a little note in the chat, and I will send that over and get that on the wheel. So it should be pretty simple for us to keep up with. We just went ahead and just continued with the names from last week because the wheel got so much bigger. I thought that was the fair thing to do, so everybody has a chance at all this tonight. So with that being said, let's get some people on here. There he is, the Top Jimmy. Cheers, buddy.
Here's the professionalism.
Yeah, up one side and out the other.
That's right.
Yeah, right. We got the Kevo. The Kevo Malley is here.
O'Malley.
Yeah, man. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Yeah, good to see you, man. We've got the Matt. Matt is here. Matt Carter. It's his birthday, guys. Right now, raise a glass to Matt. Happy birthday, buddy. Cheers to you and Old Glory and being 25 again. Thanks for being here. This will be fun. Let's see. Oh, we got Gary and the Fancy Franchi. There they are. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. Who we missing? I'm trying to think now.
So if Maureen is Fancy Franchi, is Gary like what, sloppy Franchi, or?
Yeah.
It's usually just been franchise if I'm going by something.
Disenfranchised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, let me see here.
Hey, so
Or
just
as I like to say,
clarify,
Franchi.
last week we picked we were supposed to pick 1 out of 4 of the Blackwood, and I think we actually picked like 3 of the 4. We're going to see how those move forward, at least 2. But hey, everybody that contributed last week, those names were noted down, and they've already been added to the wheel for this week. And then everything else, and any super chats, Venmo, PayPal will get added to the wheel for this week. And the giveaways, grew exponentially. So,
All right, caught up. All right, everybody have everything poured.
Yep.
Everybody ready to go. Let's while we're doing, everybody's ready. We'll get into it. There is 877 the JG. Had a blast with you last night, buddy. Jeremy is here. Jeff Perkins. Something on the way to you. It left yesterday. Hope she gets there. Make her call me when she gets there. Marie said, "Happy birthday, Matt."
Hey.
Oh man, Earth Bride, what's going on? Let's see. The Bourbon Jerk. Cheers, buddy. Let me get caught up in chat. I think we're pretty close. There is the Greg McDonald. Cheers, man. Dave Vogelsang is here. East Tennessee. All right. Let's see. Earth Ride. Roger's here. Cheers, man. Travis is here. Thank you, buddy, for everybody that's put in for this giveaway. Okay. I think we're pretty much there.
That's right, Travis.
All right.
Ladies.
Whiskey Knows. I saw. Okay. Yep. Make sure she gets off the bus. Yep. Sure. Let me know. All right. Glass A. Let me know what you think, what your impression is. Have any suggestions of what you think it could be? And I am going to go along with you.
I'm scared. I'm not going to lie.
Should we start sniffing and tasting?
Sure. Yeah. Let's get on with it. Down. I think might.
Right back.
think it's
Starting out strong here. I feel like this one has a really good nose to it.
yeah, it's got a cream, some kind of creamy vanilla.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
I had a friend say that if it smells cold, that's usually a rye, which this one, I didn't know what he meant, and I think this is what he meant in this one.
Now this one almost has a hay field too, something kind of musty.
Yeah, but it has a nice undertone of like a burnt caramel.
Oh, good call. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that cooked sugar. I see what you're saying, Matt. That's exactly what that is.
But it does have that hay funk and, vanilla on there for sure.
Oh boy, second taste is really sharp with it for me. Y'all let me know what you think. Ooh, daddy like.
Man, reminds me of a good Willet green top.
Ooh.
My first sip in here.
Damn, hell, it's just good. Let me write down what that was. Where'd my pen go? Gary, Marine, what y'all think of that one off a shot?
We're also getting rye vibes.
Literally I'd say the second taste definitely, but the first taste and the smell on that, I was thinking my 10-year rye Willet.
That's kind of what Matt said. He got a Willet funk right off of it too.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
I don't know what all of our
Nacho.
guesses are in the mix, but I'd say proof in like the 115, 120 range.
Yeah. The story behind the blind tastings is we just like to do them so we can broaden our palates and work harder on what flavors and notes we like to find. Because when we get done with this Earth Ride, we'll go back through and rank them as our favorites. And at the end, I show what everybody's drinking. They have no idea what they're drinking, nor an order. So, it's just kind of how we go through them. But good question. Yes, this is a regular Tuesday thing. Please hit that like and sub. And if you want to get in on the giveaway, right, any of these down here, it's $5 an entry, and you can click the what you call it at the top. My brain quit. Sorry.
That is Tennessee Death Ride is my brother from another mother. It's
Oh, cool, man.
Mr. Eric Slade. So if you've seen the Old Glory Hounds, he's the guy who started that.
Oh, wow. Yes. I had to send that on. I did. That's funny. There it is. I know, man. Come on now.
It only cost him $1.99.
Why does that make perfect sense?
Have you met him?
I was popping tags with $20 in my pockets.
Ah, I got you. There's the express. Cheers, buddy.
This is
Randall.
You know what though? I'll be honest with you. The more I sip on this, I get more of a Maker's Mark or something. It has like that.
See that?
It has that caramel, grassy Maker's note from like an older Maker's.
Which one is that, Matt?
Sample A.
Hey.
I'm having a hard time distinguishing if it's a rye or anything else.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, that's what's tough. I get like a really fruity rye on the nose, but it's a really, smooth is not, but a sweet with a sweet palate with a nice bite at the end. This is really good.
It really is.
Honestly, like I think of like walleye run. I know it's not malted, but like, that kind of fruit. It's not peachy. But that's where my mind goes to.
What's really throwing me off is the color.
Yeah. So I've confused ryes and wheaters before in the past, but there's there's a bite on the end of this, which is keeping me as a rye versus
Weeder.
moving towards that weeder. But yeah, I'm not arguing it. I'm just saying we're kind of stuck on rye, but we get that completely.
The first sip was 100% Willet rye on that note, and it's now for me. It's just starting to develop so many more like darker flavors in the background. That's what has me. That's what has me.
Yeah. Toby, what about you? What are your impressions? Sounds good.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, have you given your impressions of A?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Take
your time. I know you're wheeling it up. So
I totally blew you off.
No, I'm just being a dick.
He's used to it.
Good God.
No,
now good. Yeah.
You know, it's opening up now. Initially, it was very muted, but
yeah,
you know,
that's very true.
When I was up going through all of the samples for McBrayer, the first 24 we did were all Cedar Brooks, and I think what the overwhelming note that Brian and I got off of them, because this is following up on something Gary just said about confusing rye and wheat, is all those Cedar Brooks are obviously cast strength wheaters, but the overwhelming note on all of them was spice, and they had no business being as spicy as they were. It was crazy.
Make some notes
I think
here.
I'm getting like a lighter sugar, more like honey, light
there
brown
you go.
sugar maybe.
There you go.
On the nose, on A. It's light though.
Got you, Trav.
That bite though, man, it's great. It just, I wonder if it's the American Highway rye.
Or are we going to run through and nose everything? What are we doing?
Yeah, we can go through. You can nose everything. You can taste them. We can go. I think
Kevin's done. I think
I think
Kevin just finished with E and just slammed them all. And
oh hell yeah! Oh, we're still on this.
That's good.
I think I'm caught up. Now B on the nose is heavenly. Love it. I may like it better than A. I don't know. A's really, like Toby said, opening up, or Gary said it.
Sample B for me is a lot more funky, grassy than A.
I agree with that. Yep. I think B has some real opening up to do, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know how y'all. Hey, Charlie, what's going on?
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it on B right yet. The legs on it are absolutely insane.
Okay.
B's
Yeah.
I'll hold off.
Yeah, just no bite. There's no. This may be a weeder. Heck, it might.
Which are you talking? Are you
B.
talking B, Kevin?
B, yeah. There's just no. It's just sweet, and then it just fades away. There's no kiss at the end or anything. It's like an awkward date where you walk her up to the door, and then you're like, hug. And then she's going in for the handshake, and she stops you.
It's not even. It's not. It's like a halfway bro hug, but it's just kind of
never
not interested.
I'll tell you though, sample B stays minty from front to back though.
I'll be
Yeah, there's definitely
That one tastes more like a rye for me.
Yeah. But it's got to be, I don't know, what, like 95 proof? I mean,
I'll give that one benefit of doubt. I'll say it's a pot still something. So I would say more like 100.
okay.
100, maybe just a little over. Just because I had the same sensation of this bottled in bond.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a little bit north of 100. We kind of like Weeder bourbon. I'm getting a chocolate on the back palate finish that I tend to get on Weeders, and I'd say this one is probably also an 8 to 12 year. It's got decent age.
Yeah.
You're talking
There's
B?
a theme. There's a theme.
On B.
On B.
I can get chocolate. I can almost get, but for me, it's almost like a thin mint. I'm getting chocolate and mint.
See, we're not getting that mintiness that you would on a rye.
Yeah, I'm not getting any mint. That's what
No.
when I heard Matt say that, I was like, what am I missing?
Yeah. We went back and tasted it and went, no, I'm not getting mint.
It's not spicy mint. It's just
Mhm.
mint
Yeah.
without any heat to it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting mint, and that's why I think we're still leaning toward that being a weeded whiskey or a
Okay.
weeded bourbon
Okay.
around that 8-year mark.
Okay.
And I'm saying it's north of 8 because Weeders tend to need the age to become decent, and that one,
Yeah,
that one was decent. That one wasn't grainy in that at all.
Leafy.
To me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my guess was 8 to 10 year on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know C. Holy cow, what a difference.
I'm doing the same.
That's
And making the
whoa.
same.
See.
It's like that.
Chocolate, malt.
Oh, yeah.
That was a different nose there.
That's a different
That was
whiskey nose.
That was a
Yeah, there you
curveball whiskey nose there.
Compare the color of C to several of the others.
Yeah.
All of the others. C is the brother from another mother. Color wise. Holy shit. That's really good.
Oh man, my brain's got to start working. I've had this before. What is this?
He doesn't have that much whiskey left in his whiskey room.
No, there's no.
Marty, tilt your camera up. I want to see what's on the shelf up above your head. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I got it. I'll show you. There ain't much here. Then
Oh
There's
shit,
that
that's
shelf.
good.
it's about empty, and that shelf is empty. So, yeah, about gone.
Okay. God dang, that's really good.
Man, it's so different. Whereas the other ones were like fruity, especially B was like a fruit cup. This one's like leather, old Rick House,
Yeah, I'll be honest.
raisin, stewed.
I don't know if I'm a fan of C.
So different.
Yeah,
Oaty.
Matt.
Let me see here.
I agree. It's very different. It's more oatmeal, it's more oatmeal, like not. I wouldn't say raisin. It's like oatmeal cinnamon for me. I do get the leather note though.
On C?
On C.
Yeah.
Get a
I get
malt
that.
on it too.
Yeah,
Like,
and it could be
reminds me of Chattanooga. That's what it is. Reminds me of like a Chattanooga. Honestly, reminds me of the
What's a
Mash and
Chattanooga?
Drum chocolate Tootsie Roll, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of
But not as good as that.
American single malt. We're wondering if it might be sherry finish, given the color and some of the fruit and berry notes that we're getting. Proof wise, 125 ish, 7 to 9 year. That's our consensus here.
Wow, that's what it probably is. I never really dipped my toes in ASMs, but I can imagine this being one.
Yeah.
I mean, even the higher malt bourbons that I've had don't get this malty. The ones I've had. And I've had a couple that are in like the 20% range, and this is just way too much malt for that.
Go back and smell B now. It smells like the best oatmeal raisin cookie you've ever had in your life.
Right? I was thinking that even when I was smelling it before.
Not gonna tell me.
Wow. The nose on A is really good. Just honey and graham cracker now. Anyway.
Graham cracker. That's a great call out. Yeah.
Went to D, and it's like almost like a fruity bubblegum note on the nose.
Yep.
After C, D is like, it tastes like a fucking 90 proofer or something. It's really light.
Also get a little bit of a little bit of a taffy on the nose on D.
Oh yeah.
I like D. Oh
Yeah,
God, I
you do.
said it, didn't I? I said it. Damn it.
Yeah, you do.
I think D's a smooth little sipper. It's not going to knock your socks off, but I can say this brand, this might be one of the first things I've ever had from them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, D tastes like a white cake. Like,
Oh, that's yeah.
Oatmeal Ray. That's right, Jay. Yep.
Oh, okay, our cackling here is
Matt.
we
Matt.
know
I'm talking to a different Matt.
we nose D independently, and we both came up with floor cleaner as like on the nose of D. We still have to taste it in that, but we independently got that same sort of vibe to it.
When they clean my floors at the hospital, literally that's what the nose reminded me of. I'm like, ooh, fabulosa.
Now that's all I could smell after you said it. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I want to drink floor cleaner now, just to see.
We use good floor cleaner. We use Fabuloso, so ours at least, has a scent to it.
Or maybe you guys use whiskey, a high proof whiskey.
If I had my choice, we would be. I'm sure it would make my patients very happy.
Joey B. Lick the like and like the lick, Sugar Kitty. Sugar Kitty, you got to get with Jason. We got to get that Scotch blind going, man.
Seriously. Two of
Right
the three
there.
recipients are on screen right now.
I finally figured out how to mute my computer. So there we go. No more dings.
People, I think, are feeling sorry for you and sending you answers. I'm kidding.
Okay, now,
I'm kidding.
that's what they're doing. They're making fun of me. So that's what's happening. Man, E has
No kidding. Let's just get on with it, brother. I'm ready.
I get like a citrus on the nose, like
Which one are you on, Kevin? Let me catch up.
E.
Echo.
E? Okay.
Yeah, like a citrus.
I get orange.
Effervescence.
I get orange. I get like orange twist, like orange peel.
Yeah, that's why it's not the fruit, but the
Like
oil.
orange oil type.
C and A have the best noses right now.
I don't know. C has a pretty damn good nose.
Which one?
I'm sorry, E.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A and E. Sorry, A and E. I said it wrong, Matt.
A and C.
He's got that bite. He's got that nice finish, that rye, allspice, black pepper, rice spice.
Hey, Top Dog. Hey, I want to give a shout out. He left me a hat, a notebook, and a pen.
Dude,
And dude, that notebook, the pen, and the hat was amazing. Thank you so
I
much.
need to talk to John. Lance gave me a great idea for the channel, John, and I think it's a fabulous thing. I want to get with you.
Yeah, Top Dog handles a lot of the merch for Whiskey Nose and Legends of the Oak. A lot of the folks in chat and on screen will be receiving a care package soon. There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna start giving these away. I've got a couple.
I got to go through it, but I like E just because it feels more well-rounded. You get
Hey, Marty, did you receive a little package from Bill here in the last few
Yes,
days?
I did.
Isn't that the most badass
Yes.
chunk of metal you've ever seen?
Would you like for me to show it?
Sure.
I think I can get it close enough.
I got you. You're zoomed.
Let me get it out of the chute here.
That's the McBrayer 250th challenge coin.
wow, that's sweet.
My Japanese in I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get more scotchy, peaty kind of scotch
Yeah.
than I do like a whiskey finish
Yeah.
scotch.
So this is definitely like zero peat.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a non-peated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we were unmuted. Sorry about that. So D threw us for a bit of a loop, and it pushed us towards thinking it was a cast strength scotch that was all finished in fresh first fill bourbon barrels. That's the only thing that seems to make sense to us, given its taste, given its nose. It
just didn't make sense.
We ruled out everything American.
Right.
You could have convinced me that D was like a Jack 10 year or something. Almost. That's the vibe.
You think Jack Tenure?
No, I mean that's the vibe it gives me. It's kind of it's like
Thank you, Roger.
It's like a taffy-ish kind of Jack 10 year for me.
Really? On B?
On D, I'm sorry.
Delta.
Were you talking about B?
I'm lost.
He is in Delta.
Matt, which one do you think is Jack 10?
The one that reminds me of a Jack 10 is sample D.
D is in dog.
Okay. Let me go back.
So for what it's worth, we do have D in a Jack Daniel's Glen. So I don't know if that changes your mind or reinforces it.
Well, I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I want to hear the theme of the flight. So,
If there is one.
If there is.
There is.
Yeah.
I think it's more distillery than more like all the same, because there's some of them. These are so different. It's probably a specific distillery. My guess, I'll just throw out a guess there, is because you said ASM, and I know Fiddler has some ASMs. I know they do that well, but I've really never dipped my toes in ASMs, so I wouldn't know. But
I'll go that it's a flight by age across all different mash bills. Like everything's the same age, but it's all different mash bills, because we're we're all over the place on A through D so far, and we'll see how E turns out. But I mean, not. I don't mind I don't mind yours, Kev. That would also make sense. Hey, definitely not something that's legacy if it's going to be a single distillery.
Yeah. I definitely think it's a flight of different distilleries because I think the just a flavor change throughout the whole flight.
I'll just tell you what you're talking about is so hard to do. If it was that, it's not that. I want you to keep digging because I think this is a good flight. It's not all the same distillery. I'll just throw that out the window for you. Don't even. It's not. Yeah, but I can see where these can correlate with each other on age and proof a little bit. So A's nose is an absolute sweet bomb beast. Let me go back to B. B's nose is fantastic too, but the palate is just. I don't know. B's opened up pretty good. It's smoothed it. It's toned it down some.
C is just so different than all the rest. It's like, what the hell could be?
I'll just tell you, C's one of my favorites.
C is like, C is that it's just big and dark. I think C is like telling everybody else, hold my beer.
C's the star football player. You're like, oh yeah, that guy's gonna go. That guy's gonna go D1.
Yeah,
nice,
go get my.
The thing's weighty, it's thick, it's viscous.
It's different than the rest.
He's been in the weight room for a long time.
Just built different.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna be the odd,
strong.
I'm gonna be the odd guy out on that one, I think.
Are any of these the same distillery?
No.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, I mean,
could
are any of these the same brand?
No.
Okay.
Could they now? I thought this would be a great blind fight, and I didn't say it yet, but could these all be like 250th anniversary bottles?
Oh shoot! Yeah, I think you nailed that, man.
No, it's not. I don't
No.
see how I kind of let
I do think that would be an awesome blind fight, though.
I don't think
I've
Marty
only got
has,
two though. You'd only and
I
you have.
don't think he has 5 250ths. Shit,
I've got the
3 or 4.
McBrayer and the Evan. That's it.
Incoming. That would be a Marty flight, though, Kevin. You know it.
It would be. That.
Honestly, I was like, oh, I gotta text someone. Like, who do I let that be an awesome flight?
Mm.
I really like A. It's light, bright, caramel, hits all the bourbon notes, I think. And it's I don't know.
Are all these single barrels from one person?
A has a nice light oak on the finish.
Yeah.
Light sweet oak.
You can crush that all day. Like it's just
so. Let's do this. Let's rank them. And see what everybody's favorite is.
I'm working on
and
mine.
we'll figure out.
Hey Toby, when I sent that blind flight to the Bourbon Jerk about 3 weeks ago, did I send you the same flight? Did you do it with him? Do you remember?
Remind me, what was in it?
When Tom went live, I don't know if it was the last time. Yeah, it might have been his last live where I sent him the blind. Did I also send it to you?
Fuck, I don't know.
I
don't remember.
Because if I did, you've had maybe one before.
Okay. I think I have my ranking. At least I have my bottom 3. I'm going back and forth between the.
Oh my God, he's the best. Jump on, Jay.
JG's awesome.
all right. I got mine ranked.
Okay. Let's do before we go through them. I'm going to ask you a few questions about each one, and we'll start with A. If y'all are ready, unless you want to keep sipping, then that's fine. But for letter A, what do you think the proof is?
I'm gonna go. It's hard. I'm gonna go 100. 100 to 100. Shit. I'm sorry. 100 and that's tough. 105.
That's good. All right, I got you. I can taste
I'm
that.
I'm going to say, and I mean, it just could be that my palate's a little fried, but I don't feel it's even 105. I'm kind of going like 95, 98, maybe.
Okay.
Franchies are muted. They could be saying all sorts.
Oh, they're figuring it out.
Yeah, we know we're muted.
Okay.
Muted on purpose because that way you can't hear.
It's like watching a Gary review. You don't know if he's muted or not.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I want to say it's 100, but it's got to finish at like almost like stings the lips. So I guess I'd go 110, 110. I'm really bad at proof though.
Okay.
I like that. 110. I like A. I do. I think it's a smooth sipper, man.
To me, A is kind of like a porch pounder. You don't have to really think about it. It's just, yeah. You know, it does have a nice, sweet, long, kind of nice, sweet finish that kind of holds around. And the longer it's hanging on, it gets like cotton candy.
Boy, on the nose, it's definitely that.
Franchies, what do you think the proof is on Alpha?
On Alpha, we were at 115.
Okay.
115?
Yep.
Okay.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
Okay. Since we're on A, let's just go ahead. Bourbon rye weeder. Well, I mean, I know bourbon, but how we.
I'm gonna go with my first guess is a rye.
Okay.
I'm gonna go high rye bourbon.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff Perkins.
That's all right.
But for A, we're sticking with rye, but when we went back to it after we did the other four, we understand weeder a lot more going back to it. But we're going to commit to the rye guess on that one.
Okay. Toby.
Fuck.
I like A. Damn it, man. It's so smooth.
Watch all these be like guess.
I'm gonna go weeder on A. Yep. Weeded bourbon, and it's gone, so don't ask me any more questions.
Okay. Do you think it's finished?
Oh, I said you can't ask any more questions.
I know. Well, you just had it. So.
It certainly didn't leap out of the glass as being finished. No, I'm going to go with no.
Okay. Garrett?
I would say yes. I think it's a finished rye.
Oh wow. Okay.
Definitely can see that.
Does like walleye run like pops up like not as crazy as cigar batch, but maybe fisherman batch, but it's rye stand up well. I think that's where it's getting its fruitiness from. But I could be completely wrong, which I always do.
I don't think it's finished.
Okay. Gary, do y'all think it's non or finished?
Which one?
A.
A.
Last
Um,
question for A.
I didn't get. We never mentioned finished on A, so
Okay.
we'll go with no.
Okay.
We're close.
Josh said, if Matt doesn't think it's finished, it's definitely finished. Peter B, my man.
Absolutely.
Peter B. Peter B.
That makes more sense if we don't think it's finished that it's finished than that, but okay.
Okay, moving on to B. Where'd he go? There he is. Proof. Let's go around the horn for B. God, the nose is great.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Do you want to just go with that? For B, we're at 105. Maybe tinging a bit upwards, but
Gotcha.
I'm right there. I'm low 100, so I'll go 105. Yeah.
What do you think, Kevo? I know it's up.
Weirdly enough, like I get a little bit more tongue. Like I thought B was it really opened up. I'll say 100.
I'm right there with you, Kevin.
Gotcha, Randall. Thank you, buddy.
Right there with you. I'm at like 98, 96 proof.
I think the legs, the body on B kind of made us more comfortable being north of 100. So unless it was something like a low entry proof, a little bit too much viscous, I think, to be sub 100 for us.
Have you had some Old Glory? That stuff's viscous at 40 proof. Man.
I'm
Shameless
not saying
plug.
we're correct. That's just our thought on it.
Okay. Bourbon rye, high wheat.
We were a wheater bourbon on B.
Ooh.
We don't want to say smooth, but it was very accessible.
I'm
I
gonna
would
say
press that a lot.
I'm gonna be wrong on this one, and I'm gonna say finished rye.
That's a back end funk, man. On B.
Could that be what the thing is? They're all finished ryes.
Hey, you never know. Hey.
That would be pretty wild.
And C could be like a malted rye or something. Or an
I'll tell you
ASM.
this right now. I'll go ahead and tell you, get you ahead of the game. C has no malt.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
just total.
no, C doesn't.
That's
Really?
just-
C doesn't
that's
have
just-
malt?
That's just
Damn.
Then it's maybe an odor rye.
Are we on C, Charlie?
No. I just wanted to say that.
Oh. What are we still talking B, Bravo?
Yes.
Yeah.
If B's a finished rye, would you think like an imperial stout finish?
You know what? I take that back. I'm wrong. There is malt in C. I'm not. There's a lot about that bottle I'm not allowed to say. So I got to be careful. I know, but I just want to. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. I
That's what
just assumed there was.
Don't you doubt me, Marty.
I
This
know.
whole flight has me questioning everything. Like,
See,
Oh yeah,
that's how I screw it up.
what is up? We're
it's a
actually,
great blind in terms of messing with our heads.
Yeah.
up is
But
actually
Matt,
down.
what finish do you think there is on B? If you have a guess.
Here.
Hold on.
I don't know. I would say
Barlow.
Are we still talking B or are we on
Yeah,
current?
B. We're not going to see yet. I just jumped the
He's
horse
more-
there. But
Good Lord, you guys, I'm getting lost.
I would say it's a dark finish, maybe like a light, like a third use Cabernet barrel or something. It's very light, but I get a dark wine off the nose.
Okay.
thank you.
on the notes comes.
It's just very dark for me. The whole thing for me is very dark. So
Yeah.
but I get that rye. I still pick up that rye from front to back. Like it just tingles.
Well, Noah Marty, he sent us all 4 different flights. So
That's a thought next time.
just to really mess with us, get us arguing with each other, doubting ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the type of crap I'd pull. I know that.
Given the opportunity, hell yeah.
Let me get this in here.
Hey, on a quick note, I know Randall's in chat. Randall, thank you for everything last night. Your kindness, generosity.
Maybe.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Randall.
And just nose in it. I understand the gas.
You too. If we look at the little bit of stretch, but yes, I do.
I wasn't eating it as much before, but the nose, I think. The more we nose the empty Glen on B, we get you, Matt. We weren't getting it when we were trying it, but that empty Glen is like, yeah, that's not a bad take on it at all.
Yeah. Yeah,
Buddy DMC.
I just get a lot of dark redness on the. Especially on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were nosing that empty Glen, it's kind of like, okay, I get where he's getting that wine finish from, because on that empty Glen, it really comes through on that nose.
Yeah. Yep. You know what? It kind of gives me a hint of red corn.
Yeah.
Legends of the Oak needs to do a Top Jimmy red corn pick.
I love that corn weirdness. That wood hat. I don't know if any of you have had that allocated corn series that he does.
High wire.
Man, they feel like they're finished bourbons that are not. Damn,
All right, I think we're done with B. I think everything is in type, proof, and finish. Let's move on to C, the one that's thrown everybody for a loop.
Okay, it's not.
We'll start out with proof.
I didn't say it's not.
We'll throw out proof on C. Y'all tell me what you think it is.
I'd say for anywhere from 80 to 139.
We settled on 120. We settled on 125 for C.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm coming in at 120 on Charlie.
I'm not that high. I'm around 110, maybe.
Okay.
While we're on C, I want to give another buddy of mine, Matt, a cheers. For everything.
Yeah. It's almost like what is it?
Yeah, it's definitely higher proof. I'd say
that's
129.5.
Is it just maple or is there maple and something else?
Maple brown sugar.
Maple brown sugar oatmeal. That's what I was getting off the nose this time.
I love that. It's not, a lot of people may call this note youthy, but I think it's just got a very good, strong char barrel note to it that I really like. I think that's what that's what pushes it for me. And I've had a bunch of this bottle, and I think when you find out more about it, I got more info on it. But this thing, I think it's Trey Boyd and Trey Larkin have both had this bottle.
It's like,
do I have this bottle? Do I have the? Okay.
I don't think anybody
this
here
reminds
has
me
this
of
bottle.
this reminds me of a Leaper's Fork Rye. It's like Raisin Bran.
It's very. I get like crafty pot still funk off of it.
Yeah.
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 We went back to the nose on C just now. It just instantly went to that instant oatmeal, the maple brown sugar oatmeal.
Thank you,
That just
Ricardo.
like triggered a big time, almost traumatic memory of that stuff.
I like this. Yeah. We know what we're doing here. Hey, I guarantee it's in that range.
I'm really, really good. I'm really
Kevin,
good.
Kevin
I'm
knows
always
his ranges.
mostly
Don't-
right,
Do not mess with
except for
Kevin.
hazmats, but you're welcome, everybody.
Do you think C is finished?
Finished.
We do.
We're gonna stick with it. Yes.
Just with some funk. I'm not a big C fan. Watch it's some
My whole
old.
thing is that I don't know what it'd be finished in. Like, I don't think it's finished in anything fruity, so it'd have to be like a maple or
I
honey
I think Matt,
If it's
Matt,
finished,
if you,
I
if
think
you,
it's
Go
wood
ahead.
finish.
yeah,
like-
double oak. You're right.
It could be like
really finished.
Spanish. It could be a
Yeah.
Spanish oak
Mm,
or something like that.
I like
Ooh,
that, Toby.
I like that.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Matt, I
Because
think if you had this by itself, I think it might
Yeah.
change a little bit for you.
Yeah, because we were originally sherry finished
mean?
on that one.
You know what would be
Yeah,
great,
so-
and like really, like if this was like an Old Glory, and they'd be like, "Oh man, boom!"
This,
See,
That's like C
Oh,
stuff.
sea sucks.
There's got to be an Old Glory.
you know what? I've done that many, many times, and it's all right. It's all right. But if this is Old Glory, whoever picked this one, it wasn't the best one that day. I'd say.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is not. Hang on a minute. Let me make sure before I say this. This is not a single barrel. This is not a single barrel.
Okay.
I'm definitely shooting in that Leaper's Fork bottled in bond area. Then,
Yep.
'Cause that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I
Wholeheartedly.
get that raisin bran.
Yeah,
I don't know if Leaper's Fork does any finishes.
they do.
Maybe they do. They do.
All right, let's go on to D. Let's start out with bourbon, rye, high wheat. Whoever wants to start.
Those are the only options.
Well, we can go Scotch. We can go Irish.
If this is what scotches taste like that are not peated, then I think I need to get into scotch.
I'm still sticking with my bottle guess on this one. I think I'm gonna call it a bottle guess. This reminds me of a Jack 10 or something. It's just banana
On-
laughing taffy
On Charlie?
on D.
D.
D, dog.
Delta.
Oh, okay. We moved on. All right.
Did you get everything you wanted in on C, though, Toby? Did I skip anything on you? I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
I still think it's,
See, I don't get.
if it's a bourbon or whiskey, it's in.
I mean,
I love it. I love Big Vic. Diaper to the yolk.
I just.
I gotta shop for my diapers in the big and tall section.
He's getting in.
oh yeah, are you gonna cheat there?
I just want to, because I'm not getting what Matt's getting, and I
Well,
want.
hang on. If you're gonna try that, there's something I want to try.
If you're trying that, we're trying something.
I don't think that's a Jack at all. I don't get any Jack
I don't either.
vibes at all.
I don't either, but I also, now that I'm, huffing off the bottle, I get where he's coming from.
Serious Scotch cash.
It's very, unless there's another brand that has like that taffy note.
But that one wasn't that scotchy to me.
Yeah. I
I mean-
don't get Jack.
Tell me.
You know what? Matt, once again, I get where you're coming from, even though we're
We're disagreeing.
we're gonna disagree, but I see the things you're seeing on D. We just can't walk away from it being a Scotch.
Or Scotch finish.
If this is a Scotch, then I need a bottle of that. I need a lot of
Yeah,
bottles.
right.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking that was like
Scotch or
like
Scotch
like
finish.
Scotch dumped in like a fresh bourbon barrel. Proof wise, if it matters, 105, not peated at all. But if it's not that, we are just full on stumped by
because it's
by
giving
the
me
notes that we're getting on it.
it's giving me huge non-peated Scotch vibes, and I have a lot of non-peated Scotch in this house, and that's the vibe I'm getting.
I'll be honest with you, I do not like Scotch, so
I'm not a big Scotch person either.
I feel like I would. I mean, maybe I haven't had every Scotch, so that's
Right.
that's, you know.
I'm not a peated Scotch fan, but the non-peated Scotches, there are some very good Scotches.
One of the best ones you can find is up here, but I'm too fat to race up and get it because my shirt was up in my crackle show. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go non-peated Campbelltown, you would probably find like a Springbank. You would probably find something that you like, or something that you would easily.
So you're saying Scotches will taste like this D? Sorry.
When I'm running through the checklist, I'm like, is it light whiskey? No. Is it bourbon? No. Is it rye? No. Is it American single malt? No. And as I went through every sort of category, the only category that made sense to us was something Scotch.
I just have to think because all these have like something
stop.
related to each
I
other.
don't care if it's rinsed. I don't care if it's rinsed.
Just grab one of these.
Just give me-
So like that's what I keep on going to. Like, what could be the connecting
leave it.
thing to all the 5 of these? Like it's not. He's already said not distillery.
Tennessee whiskey.
I just need a
Toasted. Like honestly, because like last week with the blind, like the barrel pick we did, they did the toasted did taste kind of the same. So that I like that. Matt. I was thinking of that.
I think it's a Tennessee whiskey flight.
Do you think it's now the one bottle that I had was horrible? Do you think this is Jack Daniel's Toasted, the Heritage?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, because I have the heritage, and that's not what mine tastes like.
Yeah, I had the. It's the worst thing. No, second worst thing.
I mean, I know Shook says on that Heritage there's that melted vanilla ice cream note, and I wasn't getting that on D at all.
Do you like D? That's my next question.
I love D.
D's very high in my rankings.
It's the best fucking.
Everything on the flight was nice. There's nothing that I had here that I was like, ew. But I rank things ahead of D. I had D last. Not that it was bad. I just ranked the other stuff in front of it.
So do I. As I look at it.
You have it ranked last?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, like, yeah, I do.
Holy crap.
It's really opened up though. Like I'm tasting it now, going, do I have to go through my rankings again? Because
Well, I'll go ahead and give you the
Completely new bourbon barrel.
D's number 2 on my list. So
It's not hugely different.
that'll tell you where I am.
All right, I think we need proof on D.
97. Sticking with that.
Don't let it fool you.
to me, it sounds like it tastes like one of these weird ones that are underproof. Like you don't get it. So I'm going to say 120. Because I've had a 120 that tastes like a 100 or 105. And it's kind of like that.
Are we on E now?
Yeah, well, I think
proof or D?
we talked about finish, we talked about Scotch, we talked about proof, we talked about type.
Yeah, no. What Kevin mentioned, proof at 120. That's what I had for the proof on E. So that's why I was wondering if he had already moved on.
No, we're at D. I haven't gone to E yet.
Oh, D,
You still think
D were we were at 105.
Okay. I think we're good. Let's move on to E.
Where do you want to start on E?
Type again.
I think we were bourbon, but French oak.
Okay.
We were getting serious French oak vibes on that one.
I'm gonna say bourbon bottled in bond. Rye bourbon bottled in bond.
So 100 proof for you and bourbon. Do you think it's finished, Matt?
I don't. Hey Scott.
Man, Nick. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead.
Well, no, I started talking and Matt was still talking, so I was
Oh,
going to let
sorry,
Nick finish.
Oh no, you're good. I was just saying hello to Scott.
I mean, we were at 120 proof on E. That one had a bit of life to it for us.
Yeah, there's something on it that's lively on this. So it's either proof or rye and I think mine's a
Something.
little bit of both. You know, the answer to that question is yes. So
Yeah, it's
a
either
higher-
is it the barrel spice? Is it the rye spice? Is it the proof spice? Is it a combination of any of those three?
I think it's I think a lot of this is pot still and making you guys thinking the proof's a lot higher than it is. That's my assessment now.
Ooh, just got a ton of cherry on the finish.
on E?
Yeah.
Matt, what is a hybrid pot still? What is that? Somebody texted me something.
It's just that. It's
So yeah, I would say if anybody's watched like Bruzel's
No.
brother,
No,
but anyway, so they're working on the distillery. I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure
better.
I'm pretty sure the still that he's using is a hybrid pot / column still. So I
Okay.
think that's pretty much what it is. It's a pot still with a very tall column on the top of it. So it's going
It
to
can
get
puff
refined.
from the rough. It can go both ways. I got you.
Yeah.
it's a buy still.
Okay.
Did we think E is finished? Did we talk about that?
It's French oak.
We're French oak, whether that's the initial barrel or a secondary barrel. We're getting a lot more oak, but we weren't getting the marshmallow of a regular double barrel.
Okay. I don't think it's oaky enough for a double barrel for me, but I
Not
do
for us
think the
either.
finish. I do think the finish has a nice spice roundness to it.
And that's why we were getting that French oak vibe from it.
Yeah.
As soon as I nosed it, I went French oak right off the bat. That's where that nose was coming for me.
You see that left hand? If you
Don't
ever
mess
wore the
with me,
back of her left
franchise.
hand across the right of your face, Gary, because it's about to come that way.
You heard me. Don't mess
I
with
know.
me, franchise. It's not
Okay.
in his best interest, right, Marty?
That's right. That's right. I think we got it covered.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we
So
ready
what
to
are-
go
What's
ahead? Go ahead,
everybody's
Gary. Go ahead.
rankings?
Let's
I'd
rank
like to
them.
see the rankings. Yeah.
Let's
I'll
rank
go
them.
first since I'm like all pushy about it.
Let me get over here to where I can write down Kev. All right. Your ranking. Go
So
from
what's
first to
so
last.
hard is that C is so different that I want to rank it first,
Anything changed?
but I am actually going to downgrade it because it's so different. And I'm going to say, I know that sounds weird, but it's going to be E is 1,
There you go.
A is 2, C is 3, B is 4, and D is 5.
Wow.
All right. Cheers, Gandy.
And they're like they're like really close.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that
go ahead, Gary.
that's the same thing for us. The differences between them, come back an hour from now, a day from now, a week from now. This thing could be turned upside down for us. But I'll go next
Okay.
since I'm yapping away anyway. So top to bottom, B, C, A, E, D.
Okay.
And again, there's so little difference between 1 and 5, let alone 1 and 2, 4 and 5.
Okay.
And I went a little different. I went C, B as in boy, A, D as in dog, and E.
Wow. Sweet.
Yes, I am. Thanks for noticing.
You know it. You know it. I don't have to say it. Matt, what you got?
All right. So A is number 1 for me.
Okay.
D is number 2.
Okay.
E is number 3. B is number 4. And C is number 5.
Okay. All right, Toby. Whenever you're ready. No rush.
My last 3 are locked in. I keep going back and forth between E and C on first and second. I think I'm gonna have to go E in first. So Echo first, Charlie second. Third place is Bravo. Fourth place is Delta. First place is Alpha. Or fifth place is Alpha. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Before you reveal what they are, I think we should all go through and say what's the same about all 5.
Say what now?
You said
They're all brown in color.
there's something that ties all 5 of these together, right, Marty?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should all guess what
right,
the
go
tying note is.
What do you think is the theme for this?
The theme is that Marty's fucking with us.
Yes. But I'm not.
Yeah. I'll stick with they're all the same age. Also, our control pour was Remus 5. I will rank that as top amongst the other 5.
I will agree on that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to say that I have 2 theories, so I'm going to tell you both. Either I think it's one all Tennessee whiskey, or same still type, all pot still.
Nice, that's a good guess. Mine, I got 2 too. It's either they're all the same proof. He was asking a lot about proof, or that they're all finished ryes.
That would blow my mind.
Earth Rod, just take a picture of the what you call it at the top. My damn brain, I can't remember what you call them.
QR code.
The QR code, and best way to do it's Venmo, PayPal, because it's instant. And just in chat, tell me what you do, and that gets you in for a shot at all these giveaways. Thank you, buddy.
And there's a shit ton of giveaways.
Yeah, we got a shit ton. Guys, get into it. Your odds are crazy good for everything. So, all right, Tobe. Do you have a theme?
Yeah, they're all whiskey.
All right. Well, hell, he won. God dang. Get that.
They'll live at Marty's house.
Yeah, and Marty sent him out. So
Right. I think we're good.
I think you nailed it. I mean, you can't. It's like whiskey. Nobody's wrong.
I'm all over the place with these 5. Maybe more than any other. And I was a victim of his Knob Creek flight, which just threw everybody, and there was 5 Knob Creeks, and it was like, what the hell? How did you find 5 Knob Creeks that were that different? Anyway,
I mean, I can't argue with any of your other teams.
These are all freaking Knob Creek, and yeah.
Okay. How do you want me to do it? Do you want me to go? Do you want me to tell you what the theme is, or do we want to go through?
Yeah, tell us.
Okay.
Tell us the bottles, and then we'll probably know the theme afterwards.
Well, of course, when I show you the bottles, you're going to know the theme.
Okay, well, tell us the theme.
Right.
The theme is they're all weeded bourbons.
Okay.
Every one of them.
Okay.
The second part, none of them are finished.
That's good.
Okay.
You know, the one thing I feel really good about right now my channel is world's worst bourbon channel, so I have nothing to lose by doing these things.
100%.
And I'm just here to make things look better.
Yeah.
Got you, Eric. Toby,
But I mean those
Eric's
I
in
mean
for
those
20.
were 5 wildly different weeders. I mean, like you know, if you wanted to mess with our heads and palates, mission accomplished.
So now I want to really know. Well, I think now if it's weeded, now I know what C is. C is so dark. I'm almost thinking it has to be like a larceny, barrel proof.
Wow.
I'm just based on the color. C was so much darker than the rest of them.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. And, unless our seed is different.
All right. I got one more. Hold on a minute. Barlow, got you, buddy. Eric, thank you. Barlow. Let me get this over to Toby. All right, I'm caught up. Let's do some reveals. CA Scotty, thank you, buddy.
Ooh.
All right, I think what we'll do, we'll just go in what order what your A is, and then we'll go B, C, D, E. Okay, because everybody was kind of different. E was first for Kevin and Toby. E was next to last for Gary and last for Maureen, and Matt had it third. So we'll start with letter A that we all liked a lot, and we were kind of all over the place with it at first, and it is very, very good, and I think it's about a $65 bottle. So I'll show you what A is now. And I like this bottle.
Oh, seal box. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is very good. I think we all kind of enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Do you know where that's
Which batch is that?
Hang on. 6.
Wow, so batch 6, though, the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
do you have any idea of the
107
scores?
proof. Distilled in Kentucky. That's all I know.
Okay.
I think I nailed that proof, by the way.
107 is what it is.
I think I called it 105 on that one.
Yep. Everybody was pretty close on that one. Letter B, your second glass was the Old Fitz Bottle and Bond.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's the 100.
Okay.
There's the 100, and that's where the nose seemed to exceed the palate for a lot of us real quick. And that's been consistent with both the spring and the fall.
I was actually right on the proof there. Yeah,
Yep.
I was right about something.
And
I was right about the proof on that finished rye that I said it was.
I was right underneath you. I was right underneath you on that one.
All right, C, we'll get back to C. Yeah, Matt's sending me some stuff. We can talk about C in a minute. But C, nobody, I promise you, has had this yet, but I think it's a banger. And you can see how much I've sampled out and drank this far. The proof on C, I'll just tell you right now, is 118.5.
Oh, this is like a 13th century or whatever. No?
Nope. This is the Weldon Mills from North Carolina weeded straight bourbon whiskey.
That is so crazy that's I've never had anything weeded taste like that.
And let me tell you, I'll tell you a little bit real quick. And I know Matt's sending me stuff. This is a 5-year.
Wow.
Really?
30 gallon hybrid pot still.
Okay.
And there, I think, was 9 of the 30 in the blend. So, yeah, this is a 5-year, 30 gallon. So this is a 9-barrel, 30-gallon blend at 118.5.
Age profile.
Oh yeah, big time.
And let me see what Matt.
And kudos to Matt for calling the hybrid pot still on
Yeah.
at least one of these.
Their still is 4 windows. Yes, 4 plates, but we don't use them to make bourbon. We use the column for its copper that cleans the alcohol vapors, remove impurities like sulfates. Has cold water, recondenses. Yep. So that's awesome, Matt. Thank you, buddy, for sending me all the information. That's awesome. Okay, this is the one. It's just I can't wait to show you this one. D was somewhat of a favorite early, and it kind of fell off for a couple people at the end. But D, I just got this bottle sent to me. I got to review it. I think it's the first thing ever from them that I've ever had. You ready? It is 94 proof.
Dang.
Whoa.
Dang. Give it to me.
It is a weeded chicken cock.
Wow.
There you go.
Did you
Don't
make
Well,
that
that's the
D on
damnedest
purpose?
thing.
Did you make that D on purpose? Please tell me you did
Always a
that
good
D on
cock that'll throw
purpose.
you off.
I got it. You know what? That's what influenced the blind. Was like, I want to
Really?
drink it. I want to share it. I was like, what can I do? I was like, I think I've got enough weeders around here to kind of do that blind with, and that initiated the whole thought process. So, all right. Go ahead, Maureen. You were going to say something?
No, I just said when you were saying that, I says, takes a good cock to throw you off.
There you go. I mean, it took one to throw it. That's right. E.
Is that a Bardstown?
Kevin got it as first. Toby got it as first. Gary had it at fourth. Maureen had it last. Matt had it third. My favorite.
Yep. I was going to say it has a red label.
Brooke.
Of course it is.
The pick.
Love that fucker.
That's pretty good stuff. That reminds me a lot of OG. I was really torn. I thought it was an OG bottled in bond.
What was the proof on that, Marty?
118. Is that what it was,
Yes.
Toby? 117.4.
117, yeah.
That one definitely doesn't drink its proof.
Nope.
Oh, we said 120.
Yeah, we said 120. Cool.
So not far.
Yep.
Not a complete loss tonight.
We were close.
That Cedarbrook bottle, that Cedarbrook weeded, man. You could tell it's a Bardstown by smelling it, but goddamn, that's such a good bottle.
Yeah. Is that their own distillate?
Huh?
Their own distillate on that one? On letter E?
Bardstown.
Barstown?
No,
No.
no. Green River.
Green River for that one.
Oh, Green
Really?
River, sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
McBrayer is the Bardstown. Well, thank y'all for doing that.
That was awesome. Thank you for making us.
Thank you for doing that with us.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Way to
Yeah.
send us down rabbit holes.
well, makes you want to go in the damn backyard of the farm and chase the chickens.
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, C's crazy.
There's several crazy. I mean,
Is
Yeah,
it
guys.
is it the small, like the 30-gallon? Is that
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
the big difference making it taste so different?
I think it does because it's only 5 years old. So you've got, I don't know if that makes sense. Matt, does that make sense?
well, it tends to give it hints of a greater age when you got it in the smaller barrels, and it's going to amp up the oak a bit as well.
I think they should throw those in a hot Connex for the summer. I think it would blow their minds what that would do in a Connex.
Try it.
DMC. All right, guys, get in this giveaway if you haven't. Odds are killer. Do not. I'm going to tell you what. I can tell you for sure. If you want to do a suicide blend and blend them, go ahead. But I'm not.
No, we pretty much killed all the samples trying to figure out what the hell you sent us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a flight without training wheels. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm an OG fanboy, but Green River's my side chick. There you go. Chasing chickens is vastly overrated. Now watching others chasing chickens while sipping can be pure joy. Chris, that's a good point. Well played, Hack. Yep. But anyway, all right. While we keep going, I want Matt to talk a little bit about Old Glory, what's going on there, what's coming out, where people can get the 250th bottle, that kind of thing. So take it away, Matt, for a minute, and I'm going to go check the plumbing real quick, make sure it's working.
Absolutely.
All
right. So, I mean, currently we have the 250 out at the distillery only. We're talking about sending that through distribution through Tennessee. There's a lot of it to go around, so might as well spread the love out to some folks that they can't drive 4 hours to pick it up. But I'm actually sipping on our next bottled in bond, which is something I had an opportunity to blend, and it's just under a 5.5 year. I'm sorry, a 6.5 year, and it's just ridiculous. So I was super excited about that. But as far as stuff we're working on, we're talking about our fall release right now. Of course, we do have a Tennessee Whiskey Double Oak still in the barrel right now as well. That thing, I didn't get to try it today. I haven't got to try it in about 3 weeks, but it's getting really close to being ready to rock and roll. That thing is a monster. If you guys tried the Bourbon Double Oak, the Tennessee Whiskey Double Oak is night and day. It's just a monster. So we're pretty excited about that. And then we're kind of gearing up right now, really trying to gear up for our 10-year release. Mostly we're trying to figure that out. Working on trying to get a 4 grain together for it. But that's going to take time, because that's a lot of different. We're going to do, the goal is to do 2 pot barrels and 2 column barrels, 1 from each mash bill. And, trying to find all those barrels that kind of harmonize together is going to be a task. So we're kind of getting started on it early and trying to figure that out too. But I'm hoping next year, the big thing I'm trying to push for currently is releasing some of our rye. It's looking like it may not be this year again. So that means next year it'll be a 9-year-old rye. So we're, it's pretty good too. And, got Eric in the chat and Josh and a buddy of mine, Dale. Those guys have, they got to try some of those old ryes, and those things are crazy. So we're sipping on some before I went on vacation. That stuff is ridiculously good. So we're trying to get it going. We just don't want to release too much and put too much out there for people. It's don't want to have you guys come up to the store and have to buy a new bottle every month or every 2 months or something. We want to space it out a little bit, but it's kind of the big thing from us currently.
Yeah, Dave, I got your info over to Matt this afternoon. Matt's on it, so we're good.
Yeah, wait. You say that
it was my fault. It was my fault. I thought I sent it, and I did not, Dave.
Yeah, that Tennessee whiskey is your favorite until this thing shows up. That's for sure. I'll tell you that right now. It's a good freaking bottle. That Queen Share 73 is a good one.
Let's see. I'm going to post a link if anybody wants to hang.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
All right. So I'd like to have a question for everybody on any stream that I'm on. So, like, that's outside of bourbon, but what's the bucket list item that you haven't done yet that you need to do before? And I'll start. I'm not going to be one of those people that ask you a question and not give you an answer. Mine is something really stupid, but I'm also other than a bourbon nerd now, I'm also like a super space nerd that has never seen a rocket launch. So I really want to see a rocket launch. So like a SpaceX or any type of rocket launch, I would love to see. So that's one of those things that I'm going to check off. But what about everybody else? What's on your bucket list that you're going to do but you haven't done yet?
For me, I really want to go to the Maldives. That's a bucket list thing for me. If you ask my wife, it's Disney Tokyo, right? No, for me, it's being in a bungalow in the Maldives for a week. That's what I want to do.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to go to Scotland. I think, to be honest, I'm a Scotch drinker too on the back end, and I just think the country and all that's just beautiful from what I do know. So that's something me and Jenny want to do. I don't know.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, 100%. Let's go next year. I'll join that. I want to go to Scotland, Ireland too.
The Whiskey Nose Blitz.
That's where the meetup will be.
That'd be cool.
There you go.
I may be going to Ireland in September, so we'll see.
You know what? We have a direct flight from Raleigh to Dublin.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. That's one of my bucket lists as well. Spend a few weeks traveling. Yep. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What about the Frenchies?
There is a cruise ship, one of the small cruise ships that actually goes from England to Ireland to Scotland, and you actually get off the ship for a couple of days in Ireland and a couple of days in Scotland, and in Scotland you go to the different distilleries. And I'm like, that would be one way to see it, but I definitely would love to go to Ireland and be able to put my feet in the same soil that my ancestors came from.
Yeah, I'm more Irish than I am Scottish, so yeah, I definitely need to. Roger wants to go to Northwest Ohio, so he wants to really check it out.
Yeah,
That in Central Michigan.
Yes.
Come on.
I know
we're in Southwest Michigan, but you do you.
We can take you to Central Michigan. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's somewhere between what Maureen said, and then we've got more history with wine. So to do like a Napa Valley, California wine excursion, that would also be up there in terms of travel. If it's just general experience, maybe choke somebody out till you see the life go out of them. But that's maybe a little bit too dark for your stream, Marty. So I'm not going to go there as like my bucket list thing. Let's stick with a Napa Valley wine excursion.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny because every single person on stream lives in a larger city or is very close to one. And I tell Jenny all the time, with all the bad drivers on the road, one of these days I'm just going to park behind the car, stop my car, go up to the one in front of me that pissed me off, and I'm going to drag them out of their car. And then I'm probably going to go to jail.
And I'll bring the bail money.
Eric, I live in Fuquay. Actually.
Everybody has to have goals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, whoever I drag out is probably going to beat the living hell out of me, but you know what? I'm going to give it all I got.
I don't know. Don't do that in Houston. Don't do that in Houston. You get shot. Just don't.
Oh, you will
don't.
here.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's the one thing with us, having been from the Detroit area and living in the big city and all of that traffic and all of those headaches and frustrations. And then now we live in a smaller, rural type area. Traffic for us is, if there's 5 cars, 6 cars on the road at the same time. So, we go to the big cities now, like we go home to visit my mom, my daughter, etc. And we go, I remember why we moved away from here. Because we don't feel like choking everybody out every minute of the day. Yep.
No, it's awful.
It is awful.
There's a big issue downtown. Well, it's downtown, but where they had like a teen takeover. I don't know if y'all have heard much about that stuff.
Yeah.
They had one downtown, and there was, I don't remember how many people they arrested. 6 people were shot, and it's on Glenwood South, and it's always like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's, of course, you don't need to be there then.
Nothing good happens after midnight. That's what Mama always said.
No. So
nothing good happens after midnight.
And Mama always said.
Pretty much.
Except White Castle and Taco Bell, but
Cheers, Dusty. Thanks for jumping in for a sec, buddy. 27.
It's called a
arrested,
normal
9
day here.
guns recovered. Yeah.
What Toby, what's on your bucket list? I don't think I heard.
Yeah, man.
Yet.
I like the idea of the cruise to Ireland, Scotland, all that kind of stuff. I think for me, maybe a tour of Western Europe. I'd like to kind of follow the historical path of the liberation of Western Europe, seeing some of the sites, whether it be Third Army or Easy Company or that type of thing. I've been to Gettysburg twice in my life, and it's hollowed ground. You stand there, and I swear there's spirits in the sand. And I've never been to Normandy, but I think
that's another place, Toby. When you started
if I stood on Omaha Beach or Utah Beach or any, really, I mean, it doesn't matter, Gold Sword June or whatever it is. I just think that it would be so moving, and then, to hit some of those spots that we've all, watched about or heard about, that type of thing. I think that would be up there.
I think Pearl Harbor would be great, but I think once you go to Normandy and you stand there on the edge of the cemetery, I don't think it'll hit you till you see the numbers, and then the German cemetery's close, and it just, I just can't imagine.
Yep. I'm kind of jealous. My wife gets to go to Normandy here in a few months. I really wanted to go on that trip, but I wasn't able. I'm not able to. So,
yeah,
that would have been cool. That would have been a cool trip to. That would have been, yeah.
There you go.
That's Gary's uncles in Normandy.
Wow,
unreal.
So yeah, we have that picture because his brother, who was in service, was able to go to Normandy and take that picture in the cemetery for us.
Gary, was he on one of the U-boats that dropped the door and he hit the beach, or do you know his story?
I don't know the full story. I heard that he was stabbed, not shot, so I'm pretty sure that was probably some major ugliness, but that's the little bit that my dad has told me. That's what I've heard.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I think on your next visit to your dad, you should ask more questions just to find out what you can find out. We're not going to have his dad forever, so now's the time to ask those questions, because once his dad's gone, we don't have anybody to ask.
Yeah.
How about you, Hack?
So I missed the whole question. I know are we talking about bucket list trips?
Yeah.
Always
bucket list items. It doesn't have to be a trip.
Not have to be travel, just a bucket list thing.
Yeah, no, my bucket list is to someday get to do like a tour of Marty's basement. Like I want to see what's in there.
No, you don't.
I feel like we could solve some mysteries. Like there's probably some unsolved.
You know what? I'll make it easier for it. We'll go to the storage unit. That's where the magic is.
Marty's basement has this empty well in the bottom of it and a little bucket on a pulley, and he lowers lotion down to whoever's in the bottom of the well.
The lotion in the basket situation.
Puts the lotion on the skin.
Buffalo Marty.
In the basket.
So what I just saw there is Toby is in. Toby, you're in that. Blink twice if you're in that hole, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Toby?
Holy shit, man!
It's okay. It's okay. Toby's got.
Check out what Randall said. This is unreal.
Right.
Ford Island.
Yeah, Ford Island.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I've been to the Arizona. It is extremely moving, and I even had the good fortune to be able to go, because most people miss the fact that there's a whole other wreck and a whole other memorial in Pearl, and that's the Utah. And I had the good fortune to be able to go to that, and that's a really limited experience. And I kind of almost, the Arizona is so everybody talks about it, and whereas the Utah nobody talks about, and it was such a that to me that was as moving, if not more so, because not only was it the loss of the ship and the men, but then it was the incredible recovery effort that ultimately failed, and that was So anyway, yeah.
No, I so like really like bucket list stuff. It's funny, like when we started our YouTube whiskey journey thing, like there was so many things that felt like it was out of our reach
I'm with
that
you.
have come to fruition that it's like it's nuts. And it's like I keep setting the bar. It's like I do think this, and Marty, you know this, and like I'll I'll get made fun of for the restraining order comment or whatever, but like I do think getting to Still Austin and having Nancy like come and join a group of us, whoever that is, for a pick at like that would be a big bucket list thing for and I know like and that so tomorrow night we're going to be on Jeff and the group we're going to Mac and I are going to do a blind with the Hello Again Whiskey Friends, which again another bucket list. Like that's really cool that they've invited us to do that. But and they got to do a pick in person with Nancy. I think that would just be like a really cool, because she's got a little nook and cranny of the where she keeps her honey barrels, and so to get to do that would be really cool. So like keeping it on the whiskey thing. Outside of whiskey, my wife and I have always talked about going to Spain. Like that's the one trip we want to
for
make.
my wife too.
Greece, yeah, that would be super awesome too. So
it's Tijuana for
Tijuana. Oh, I could make so many comments about donkey shows and things that I shouldn't talk about, but anyway.
So Hack, while you're here, let's talk about let's talk about the picks coming up. I think you're set up for a pick in Mississippi, correct?
Yes, August 1st. August 1st, we've got a small team of 7 of us, and so I met Dan Klein with Mississippi Sippers, and super cool dude. Like if y'all probably met him before, talked to him, whatever. Like just really really cool dude. And so I got to know him a little bit, and he's invited us, and then introduced us to Matt. And so we're going to go down on Friday, August 1st, and we're going to spend the day at Crittenden's, and we're going to do a tour. And Dan and Matt are going to tour us through, and it's an open invite to folks that are members or whatever. And we're gonna walk through and see some cool stuff. And they're gonna let us get into some stuff, and then we're gonna do a pick after that. And I don't know what we're gonna come back with, but I've told Dan kind of like some of the things we really love that the Mississippi. That's hard to say if you've been drinking. Mississippi Sippers have done. So we're gonna get into some things. We're gonna see what we bring back. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to go down to. It's gonna be hotter than hell. I know that, but yeah, so August 1st is our next pick, and then I don't know, we'll probably release a month or so after that on Shared Pour, and then and I don't know, we might do one more this year, but that'll be our next big pick we're doing, Marty. So thank you for asking.
Yeah, man, awesome. Just let everybody know that Matt H. We've got several Matts around. This is Matt from Weldon Mills, where your sample seed came from.
Cheers.
Nice.
So Matt was in the background. Matt was in the background trying to give me information, stuff I could say, stuff I couldn't say, and I was trying not to screw it up. And he's been the one that's been so generous to get some of these samples in our hands for us to try over the past few months. So Matt, thanks for coming in, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me.
So let's talk a little bit about Weldon Mills. What's going on in Weldon Mills? Talk a little bit about the distillery.
Sure.
And then we want to get back into this wheated bourbon and talk a little bit about that. So,
yeah. So the big thing with us, we started a couple of friends of mine. One of them was a roommate of mine, and back in 2010, 2011, and he had a business where he was selling car parts. And he and another good buddy of mine, who's a veteran, he was in the Army for 27 years. The two of them decided to start up a bourbon distillery, and I was in law enforcement for about 15 years. And I ran into Michael and I said, "Hey, I'm thinking about starting a business. And he's like, why are you going to start a business? Why don't you come work for me? And I said, well, what do you want me to do? And he's like, well, we started this distillery, and I had no idea that they had done that. And he said, well, when are you going to quit your dumbass job and come work for me? I said, well, right now. So my background's not in this business, but it's been good to me, and we kind of got everything started off about 4 years ago, and everything that we've done thus far has been, what can we do for the military community, and then we've kind of branched into making very good bourbon. So as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely. Talk about the expressions that you have out now on the shelf. We know we got the weeder here. That one's about $124.
Right.
You've got which is it, the cask strength that's got the soldier on it, the black label? Which one is that?
Right. So we've got our Soldier's Cut is what we started with, and so
Okay.
all the proceeds from Soldier's Cut go to Gold Star families. And then we have our 94 proof Select, and then we have our Reserve, which is our cask strength, and then we have our Weeded, which is much older cask strength.
Yeah.
So where is Weldon Mills? I'm happy
Yeah,
you're
go ahead.
here. I know nothing about Weldon Mills. Pretend that that
Sure. Yeah. So we're in
everybody else is a rookie like me.
we're in Halifax County, North Carolina, which is like close to the Virginia border,
Okay.
up north off 95.
Okay.
So there's actually a distillery, and there's also what I say is tasting room, correct, Matt, for Durham? Right. So Matt
Tasting room,
set me up.
cocktail lounge.
Matt set me and Jenny up a day at the Durham tasting room, and it was awesome. They had great food, and we went through some flights and stuff, and great staff, and huge area for people to come in there and hang out. We really had a good time. Thanks for doing that, buddy. If I haven't said that in the past, but yeah, that was a great experience. That's the first time I got to try this beauty. So yeah, that's fantastic. But Matt, are we strictly just in North Carolina now, or are we in Virginia?
Right now, South Carolina's coming next.
Okay.
South Carolina, and then Virginia will be after that. We're moving to Florida as well, and then we have right now we've just started doing online distribution, which is new to us, but we're shipping all over the place now.
Who are y'all using for shipping, Matt? Are y'all doing it yourself, or are you using a partner? Or?
I have no clue, but but I can find out. So
just wondering if they get it to Texas. That's all.
Yeah, well, I can get some to Texas for you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know.
I'll hook you up with that contact. So there you go. Matt, so let's talk about stuff that's aging. I know, like I said, you're 4 or 5 years in. This 5-year weeded, I think, is really, really good. I think as it ages, it's only going to get better. Are you going to continue to keep that in the smaller barrels? Or are you going to move that to some of the bigger barrels, or what are y'all looking at with that expression?
Right. So we're transitioning right now. So we started with 5-gallon barrels. And we, the initial reserve, which was our cask strength, was in a 5-gallon barrel. And that one, back 2021, it won best cask strength bourbon, back at like the San Diego International, or, you're talking about, you're dealing with Maker's Mark and several other distilleries that are, big name distilleries that we beat out in a blind taste test. And so we're pretty proud of that. And it's sold out of every ABC store in North Carolina. So we had to go back down to 5-gallon barrels again as we started to move into bigger barrels. So it gives a little bit of a setback, but now we're into 30s and 53s. And I feel like that's where we should be. So we're getting into 8-year, 9-year, close to 9-year bourbon. And that's I feel like where the future is for us.
Are you going to do a single barrel program, or are you going to wait and see where you develop as the barrels age?
So we've done a few single barrels thus far, and we've done some for ABC boards, and we've done a couple for restaurants and bars. But I'd like to do some more single barrels. To be honest with you, I mean it's fun sitting down and trying 5 or 6 different barrels because they all have so much different character to them. So it's a matter of time before we start doing more. But right now, we're just focusing on getting the best product out there, and we're pretty selective about what we do. So I think it's a good time for us to try to figure out exactly what's what's our priority. It's getting the best stuff out there in bottles to the ABC stores, and then expanding out to these different states. We got to make sure we have enough product to get there.
All right, one more question, and I'll let you start drinking with us, and we'll get caught up on our, where we need to be because everybody's, about half sober now. But anyway, I'm just kidding. I want you to talk a little bit about the all malt, and the reason I want you to bring that up is because that's my favorite malt I've ever had.
Yeah.
I told you that the night I cracked it. I've put pictures all over Instagram. Are you the only people that make an all malt?
So as far as I know, we're the only people we are the only distillery that makes an all malted bourbon. I've had a number of people ask me, like, well, why don't other distilleries use malted corn? Like, well, it's very expensive. It means 10 times the price of regular corn. So that's the biggest thing for us is just it's expensive, but we wanted to do something out of the box. We want to do something different. And so I don't know of anyone else who's doing it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. There may be another person who's doing it, but I've yet to find them. And malted corn and malted barley and malted wheat make a mighty fine bourbon. So, I'd love to let y'all try that or throw that into a blind.
Yeah, we'll talk about that's something we got to definitely do. We got to figure that out because that thing is special. Oh, thanks, Hack. There's the link to Weldon Mills, guys. And guys, if you have any questions for Matt for Weldon Mills, just email me and I'll text him. We text quite a bit, so I can definitely get that over to him and get you an answer. Let's see. Yeah, the all malt is probably, I love this weeder. It's for what it is, the weeded side, but I think the all malt probably is my favorite of all of them.
I'd agree with you.
I just think that profile, man, and then I'm a cigar guy, so when you throw a damn cigar on top of that thing, you got to sit back because you're tapping both feet and waving at your friends with both hands because that sumbitch is good. It really. I'm waiting for Kurt to hit me back on the sample I sent him, but yeah, I love that bottle. Thanks for providing.
Marty,
that.
Would you say like that all malt? Like a lot of the malts I've had have kind of a chocolate note.
Dude, this thing is chocolate. It's fruity. It's got, after you pour it, it turns into a smooth leather.
Oh yeah.
So it's all that. I hate to use the term manly finish. So then you throw a really potent cigar on top of it, a Maduro or something on it. Man, that thing just, the pepper spice off the cigar, and then you have all that malt kicking with it, the coffee, the leather, and all. It takes you. It's fantastic.
I would like someone to clip manly finish, please.
Yeah, there you go. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I tell you what, Hack, it's funny that and I think back about this a lot. Is the first time I was on your stream and you and Mac was like, okay, what's the difference in a banger and what was the other
Hitter.
A hitter.
Yeah,
and I just flat out nailed
you
it.
did.
And I didn't even think, and I was like, yeah, hitter's good, but a banger's a backup.
Yeah, you got to back that thing up.
Got to back it up.
That's still one of my favorite shorts of all time.
Yeah, you're a fine looking woman once you back that bottle up. So there you go. Randall,
Hey,
what's in the
Matt.
glass, buddy? Anything?
For me? Oh, I just
Randall.
learned that it's oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Go ahead.
Whoever wants to go, who cares? What are we
So,
drinking? Let's get it.
I'm having Dusty Dan's last Jack Daniel's rye pick he did because I got it a while back and I cracked it and I've let it kind of air a little bit. And I'm having it. It's 130 proof, I think, unless my eyes are bad. 133, somewhere around there. And it's the sudden death Coy Hill rye. It's so good.
That's exactly what I'm having, Hack.
Are you really? Hell yeah, Randall.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love this Jack pick a lot. Like it's really, really good, man.
Oh, there we go. Little
Middle West.
There you go.
that's
Nice.
just straight rye, straight wheat. Oh shit. Not had that one.
It's a 95%er.
Oh, nice. Cast
It's my-
strength too.
It's my third bottle. It's a monster. It's a monster.
So Matt H, I gotta get you with the other Matt and get you some Old Glory samples. Let you try his stuff
I'd
from
love to try it.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get that worked out. I've got some I can send you, Matt. I've got plenty. Well, not anymore. Hell, I've only got 2 now that I think 3.
Hey, Marty, can I ask Matt a question real quick? I was just on their website, so it's not like I knew a lot about these guys beforehand, but I love getting nerdy and diving in. And I was just looking at some of the bottles you got. The one that's really intriguing, of course, it's the most expensive one.
I've got it.
The
I'll send
Norman's
you some.
53.
I'll send you some.
So
Yeah.
I'm just reading the story, which is a really cool story about Mike Norman, your former master distiller, and that.
Yeah.
You mind just talking a little bit about that bottle? Would that be all
Yeah,
right, Marty?
yeah, absolutely. So Mike was the kind of the heartbeat of the distillery. So Mike was a moonshiner for many years. He's from Franklin, North Carolina, which for those of you not from the area, that's an area that's known for moonshine. He was a 5th generation moonshiner and he decided to go legal. And he's good friends with Popcorn Sutton and a bunch of those guys who were on the show. And he decided he wanted to work for, basically a place that would let him do what he wanted to do. And he worked for another distillery prior to joining us. I think he was in Virginia, and then he came down to Halifax County, and he said, "This is what I want to do." And he was pretty strict about what he wanted. So we said, "Hey, you know what you're doing. Just do whatever the hell you want to do." And the first barrels that we filled were Mike's barrel, Mike's mash bill, everything was all Mike. And it's been that way for the whole time basically. So these are the first 53 barrels that Mike filled. Barrel 1 is something special, which Marty's got barrel 1 and a bottle of barrel 1, and it's pretty special. And it's our weeded mash bill. It's very similar, but at the time we were picking cobs out of the batch. I mean, it was not a neat ordeal. So
I'll tell you what,
very special stuff.
Man,
I'll
that's
do
really
a
cool.
2-ounce sample of that tonight too. Let me write that down.
Yeah, I'd love for y'all to try that. The first batch, it's getting close. It's around that 8-year mark, and it's very special. 128, I think it's 128 point
Yeah, I was just
something
looking,
proof.
128 proof or so, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And it drinks like, I mean, to me, it drinks like it's in the 90s.
Damn. It's a beautiful presentation on that bottle. It's a very nice tribute. Obviously, I didn't know Mike or
Matt, will that be a continued release, or is that a one and done?
It will be. No, I mean, he has 53 barrels, so we plan to release it and it'll continue to get older and older as the barrels go on. So that's kind of the idea.
Are those
That's really
30-gallon or what size barrels? Do you
Those
have
are
there?
53s.
Okay, so they're big
So
ones.
full
Okay.
size, yeah, full barrels.
Awesome.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, appreciate y'all having me.
Thanks, buddy. Any questions for Matt, guys, before we start pushing the giveaway one last time because 10:58.
Did you mention what cooperage you're using?
So we use they're in Ohio. I have to. I'd be lying if I told you exactly. Let me see. Yeah, I'd have to get back to you on that one.
You told me, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Maybe
All
space side, maybe.
No, it's not Speyside. We've used Speyside for a couple of 53s.
Okay.
Yeah, we used them initially for a couple of 53s, but they don't do 30s or anything smaller than 53s. So,
Gotcha.
yep. Yeah, I don't want to lie to you. I can't remember.
That's all right.
Matt, what got you into the whiskey game other than just buddies? Was that did you have a whiskey that you were into before that you got into whiskey?
So, I mean, I always, I mean, I enjoyed, like the Buffalo Trace side of things. But the real thing was, my buddies got me into, the world, the whiskey world. And, prior to that, Elijah Craig, like all the barrel proof stuff, the larceny stuff. I mean, there was a lot of
Yeah.
that really was, was pretty, that was big for me. And so I kind of, I decided, well, I want to do something that I enjoy, something that I kind of take on a hobby that I could do as a
Mhm.
job, and that's how how I ended up where I am.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Matt, are y'all still trying to do tastings and stuff around the state, or is that slowed down? Because I know the ABC board has gotten kind of funky in North Carolina. Are y'all still able to set those things up without any problems, or are you seeing a problem with what the talk across the town is? I talked to Maggie yesterday in Anger, and she says she hadn't had a problem. But I wanted to ask you the next time we were together if you're seeing an issue with getting those things set up.
No, I mean, I haven't. If anything, I mean, now you're seeing, a lot of distilleries are laying off their reps, a lot of the big distilleries. The smaller distilleries are not having that issue. I mean, if anything, we're growing, we're continuing, at this point, we're like every year we're 25% up.
Thank you.
Which I mean, I think that's a great thing. And so we have no issue getting tastings scheduled. I mean, that's
That's my
been,
store right there. So yeah.
yeah.
Would it be Canton Cooperage?
No, it's not Canton. It's I think it's Barrel Co.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Barrel Co. or the Barrel Company.
Perfect. Canton or Northern Ohio Cooperage. Okay. Marine said. No, Andrew store, dude, that's there's no words for what they do for me. Matt knows. And
Oh
and
yeah.
they Matt knows he can walk in there and set up a damn tasting pretty much when he can. So that's our place. So cheers to Maggie and everybody at Anger.
Awesome folks.
Yeah, man. Have you heard it? I know we can't say a lot, but have you heard anything on Casey?
No, I haven't.
I hadn't either. I need to find out more, and I'll let you know. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Guys, any more questions for Matt before we let him go? It's been a pleasure to have you on, buddy. Like Matt wants to do some malted stuff for us, so maybe we can get Matt back on and do some more blinds. So
no, Matt,
yeah.
I just want to say you guys are producing some really crazy, like I would have never thought that was a weeder in a million years. So it's really unique and different and awesome. You guys found that niche, so good on you guys, and looking
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing what else you guys could grow and produce. So thank you.
Yeah. No,
So
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, Matt's. I'm just going to tell everybody everything that Matt gives me. I've pretty much sampled as much as I can, and Matt's going to hook me up with another weeded. So we'll get some more of that out to the crew that wants to try it. So yeah, that thing, I think it's a beast. I love it. And then I'll get that. Like I said, I'm gonna give away a 2-ounce sample of the 53, the Normans tonight. I got to go get it. It's in my storage unit because thought we were moving, but we're going to stay here till March now. So I've got to shit.
You got all your whiskey in the storage now?
So wait, you thought you were going to move? So you moved everything to your storage unit, but now
not
you're not
everything.
I've
probably got 75, 80% in the storage unit. But I'm like most of us, when you see me sitting outside, I'm drinking samples from either Lance or whatever, then I'll go and I'll go grab a bottle from Old Glory Matt or something, and hell, I got a shit ton from Randall. And
how many bottles do you have, Marty?
Huh?
How many bottles do you have?
Man, I don't know.
How many boxes do you have in storage?
Oh shit. It's a whole wall. I mean, I've got it about this high, 5 deep.
We need to film a Storage Wars episode, and Top Jimmy can come over and be the auctioneer. We'll just auction that shit off, Marty. You don't need it.
You know what? My wife would be thrilled if we did.
Who's got the craziest selection collection? That's what would be great. That would be great.
But it's kind of cool because everything I've left here, like 95% of my scotch is here because it's on the upper shelf, and I keep them in the boxes. Everybody gives me shit like throw the boxes away. Just Simon's here. He's like, yeah, throw the boxes away. James Morgan's like, throw the boxes away. Sugar Kitty, get rid of this shit. But I've got all my scotches, but maybe there might be 5 in storage, but all that's here. All my E.H. Taylors, all my stat, all that shit's in storage.
I like the boxes.
Basically, 95% of what's left in here on bourbon is picks. Literally, just to keep those. And like when I decided to do this weeded blind, I was like, shit, I've got to go to storage and find some stuff. And I just came up here and looked around. I was like, okay, this will work. Matt just gave me the weeded Weldon Mills. That's what I want to put in there. I got our pick that, anyway. Yeah, it's crazy. But until you start moving your shit and go down a flight of steps, you don't realize how miserable it can be.
I wouldn't wish moving on any human being.
No, dude, I think about that. Like, I got to get rid of, and I'm like a small percentage of probably what you guys have. I'm like, I got to start giving away stuff. I got to cool down. I'm going to just do, special bottles and picks. And then I go on vacation and I have like 8 boxes waiting for me when I get home.
We've moved 4 times in 4 years.
What? Holy.
We've been in Raleigh. We've been in Raleigh 4.5 years, and this is our 3rd location. So I had to move everything once out of Tennessee to get to Raleigh. And then we've had 3 homes in Raleigh. So I've packed.
So what's the next move? Where are you headed next?
Tennessee. We're going back. We're about 30 minutes south of Raleigh. So we want to get back into Raleigh because everything we do is in Raleigh. And my wife works 5 minutes outside of Raleigh.
That makes
her
sense.
new job. So she's got when she leaves at 5, it takes her an hour to go 17 miles.
That traffic around Raleigh's got
nuts. Matt knows. Wow. It all depends which direction you're going and at what time.
Yeah.
Gary wants to know what you keep doing to get kicked out of Raleigh.
Shit. I keep taking my shirt off, and that's a problem.
That'll do it.
I keep thinking it's going to save me money, Marine.
I was about to say, like, Marty's doing the worst witness protection program ever.
The first whiskey
one, don't create a whiskey channel.
Number 2, don't fight all your friends.
Yeah. The first whiskey festival I ever went to was in North Carolina. It was brews, beer, bourbon, and barbecue.
Oh my God, was it in August?
I think so.
Gary, dude, I went the first year we lived here, and it was fucking miserable. Pardon me.
It wasn't too bad. So we were into the Airbnb with the pool, so we went and hung out there for I think it was the morning, and then went back and barbecued and sat by the pool the rest of the time. But it was pretty cool.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, it was miserable. We went, and it was just okay. And you couldn't, all the good barbecue was gone. I mean, you could, people were 60 deep in line. Hell, Matt's probably worked it at some point, but yeah, we did it the first year. And why in the hell well, I'll tell you why. The reason you do it early August is because it's not football season.
Mm-hmm.
Not that anybody here's worth a shit, but you've got North Carolina, Duke, and NC State, and they're all playing on Saturdays when you hit end of August all the way through November. So picking a Saturday that those teams are not all at home is literally impossible.
Yeah.
So, Coach, I got you, buddy. Thank you. Toby's adding you.
Gotcha.
All
So
right.
I want to say, Marty, Eric's texting me here, Tennessee Death Ride that's in the chat. And him and his wife lived in the same small town, North Carolina.
Fuquay Arena.
Yep.
That's where I live right now.
Twin Cities.
I think you two would get along. He's a good guy.
Is he a neck like me?
No, he's a little bit taller.
No, I mean redneck. That's
No.
You know what? That's pretty good. Are you a neck? No, you're taller. Somebody write that down.
There's so many. I thought something
I'm
completely different.
Freaking
Like
Tennessee, man.
everybody on here, I think thought something different what neck means. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we all have
Is
a
he
different
neck? No,
meaning.
he's taller.
Get him under the
Love
shade tree and ask him about, that's all I'm saying.
I love living in Fuquay. Eric, I'm telling you what, it's a shit show now, and that's one of the biggest reasons we're leaving, because you know how Main Street was so busy. I mean, Matt will tell you, if you go into Fuquay trying to get across Main Street into Holly Springs at certain times of day, you'll sit through a red light. I shit you not 4 times. Matt, am I lying?
No.
Well, from Matt's house to my house, from where me and Matt live, if we go into town to go to Harris Teeter, you're sitting through one red light 3 or 4 times, and the same way back. Am I lying, Matt?
No. Thankfully, there's no red lights between my house and yours, so I can get there in 3-4 minutes. But if I want to get into downtown Fuquay, it's 17, 18 minutes.
Yeah, it's a damn shit show, man. That's another reason. And they keep building. You've seen all the damn stripping they're doing for all these other neighborhoods and the Lowe's and all. I mean, it's shit. Anyway.
Pack them in.
Yep. Let's see how fast we can damn, get the tax money. So.
Can't leave an inch of green.
I'm telling you, it's a mess. Damn, that's like 15, 20 minutes. No kidding.
So everybody, don't forget about the giveaway tonight. Like there's some crazy banger bottles, a bunch of sample packs. My sample pack has got gold foil, beacon, a buff turkey, and some other special bangers in there. And everybody's got some other stuff too. So So send it in, get involved. There's bottles and samples and a bunch of stuff. Oh my!
I've got 2 picks out of Anger. I've got a Limousine Rye 8-year French Oak single barrel. I have drank 3 of these myself, and Ethan loves it. I actually need to go get Ethan one. And I've also got a 4 Roses OESQ 10-year 8-month pick from Anger. That's in tonight's giveaway. And Matt's Weldon Mills weeded. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Norman's 53 2-ounce sample. So we got all kinds of stuff from here.
Matt H., I got a question for you. Out of everything Weldon Mills does, what's your favorite? What's your go-to? What's the one that you're like, shit, this one's special?
The all malt.
The all malt?
Oh,
it
yeah.
Sounds like
yeah, the all malt's my favorite thing.
It's downstairs, or I'd show you.
Yeah, I can grab. I can grab one, but it's my favorite thing. It's unique. It's different, and the finish on it is something special.
What about the finish makes it special? Like, what's
So the biggest thing I think is that some folks will try it, and for me, I get sweet notes off of it. It's a malted corn, so I that's supposed to give you some sweeter notes, but some people get some earthy notes off of it, so it can give you some scotch like a scotch like finish
Think Rick.
almost. Right.
So that's cool. So it's like different to everybody's, like fits everybody's palate differently, and that's really cool.
Right. Right. And, everyone thinks well, a lot of people think they know what they're tasting, and until they taste it, it kind of slaps you in your mouth. So it's a little bit different.
That's cool. That's cool. Like tonight, like your weeder is, I don't think I've ever had anything remotely close to that before that I would consider a weeder. Like I thought it was malt, or it's really cool. It's really cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you see that getting older, Matt, as the batches move on?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 That's the plan.
So is this batch 1 we've got?
I don't know if you
Yeah,
have batch 1. Yeah,
I've
you
got
should
batch
have batch 1. Batch
Who's
2
batch
is
2? Go ahead.
batch 2's out, and there should be a batch 3 coming soon.
Damn it. You've got all kinds of shit to drop off here. God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just I'm just kidding, man. No, we'll do some giveaways with some Weldon Mills too coming up, because Matt's here and Matt can jump on with us and talk us through them and all that stuff. Cheers, Larry. But yeah, that's
Hey, Marty, I'm just bad at geography. How far is Weldon Mills from Broad Branch in terms of like as a crow flies?
Well, Broad Ranch is in Winston-Salem. Matt, what is that? 2 hours probably?
About 3 hours.
Okay.
Got it. I'm trying to get to Broad Branch next year at some point.
You need to let me know, because that's what, Matt, hour and a half from us.
Yeah, I've been talking to those
Yeah.
ladies about
And
doing
great
tour.
people too. So
Yeah, no, I'd like to maybe make a swing through.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Come see y'all too.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 giveaways. Wow.
Damn.
So just a normal Tuesday night giveaway.
I love it. Toby, what do we know? Let's talk. Let's change the ship here just a little bit. Last week, anybody that didn't see, we picked a Blackwood bourbon.
Ooh.
And actually ended up getting 3 barrels of the 4 that we picked. Yeah. So Toby's going to be the one that's going to be the primary contact with Guinness and Zach. Do we know any type of, are we looking late August, September, something like that, Toby? Do we know?
He's finalizing who he wants to distribute through in Tennessee. At the same time, Trey Boyd is, sorting out with the stores in Tennessee whether they're going to take 2 or 3 or take 2 and pass along the 3rd. But
Gotcha.
I mean, what a great thing is it started out to be 1 barrel, and at this point it's going to be either 3 under Legends of the Oak or 2 under Legends of the Oak, and the other one will get passed to another group. But what a great thing for Guinness, and what that says for, his whiskey. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. Franklin is definitely. Yep. But something else, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I don't know. I haven't talked to Toby. Toby's had a whole lot of life hit him right between the eyes. And I've not had me and Toby usually talk twice a week and do planning for the channel and everything. But it's either going to happen this weekend with Bill or not. We're still kind of up. It's not going to happen. Okay.
No, it's next weekend. I don't think it's going to be It's going to be next weekend.
The 18th.
Yeah, and it's going to be me and you, Trey, me and Trey. You know, whatever, whoever. But I don't think it will be Bill. But I'm going to spend the day with Bill tomorrow.
Okay.
And so I'll know a lot more. In 24 hours.
But we will be. What Toby's getting at there is we will be at Liquor Vault in Knoxville, Tennessee, doing a little meet and greet and signing bottles and letting people taste our McBrayer picks. So that'll be a great little thing for the brand and for Legends of the Oak. And if anybody did not get anything and you're interested in getting those bottles, you need to reach out to me and Toby and Trey between now and a week from Friday and let us know, because they'll have, I think, both the Cedarbrook and the Old McBrayer there.
Yes.
So if anybody,
they have all that's left.
Yeah, they got everything. That's right.
Yeah. Other than an odd bottle or two in my basement, they have all that's left.
Yeah. So if anybody needs a backup or a first round, let us know, and we'll be happy to see if we can't do that for you. But yeah, we plan on being there a week from Saturday. So
that's right. Good
times. Good to see everybody again too. I told Bill Cindy's dad or Brian. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway. All right.
All right, gentlemen. I got to bounce. I have an early day tomorrow.
Matt, thank you, buddy. Thanks for doing this with us. Thanks for spending time. I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday. Sipping some Tennessee Old Glory now.
Cheers.
And yeah, man. Whatever we can do to help, brother.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys having me on.
Glad to have you, bro.
Flight was amazing. I'm happy to be a part of that. So
yeah, man. Always welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the birthday wishes as well.
All right, buddy. Stay young.
Good night.
Cheers, buddy.
24 today.
That's it, man. Keep it rolling, baby. Yeah, man. Awesome. So we've had two different Matts from two different distilleries. That's pretty damn cool. If that's not confusing for anybody, if anybody has any Matt questions, hey, just ask Maureen. We'll let her sort them out.
Marty, I think you got my name on one of those McBrayer bottles, right?
I do, actually.
Okay, just making sure. And I only want it if Toby signs it.
Wow. Okay.
Which bottle though? The Cedarbrook, the Old McBrayer?
Toby, don't matter. Whatever you sign, I'll drink.
I even know where there might even be a judge bottle floating around.
Oh shit.
The McBrayers, seriously, like they are all so different, but so good in their different ways. That's like a special way to do a pick, like where you have three different, completely different, great single barrels that like evolve too. And like every time you go back to it, you get something different. You're like, oh my God, this is great. So
and on any given night,
it's a special three.
They all three could rank differently. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Like even last night, like
Darrell.
I love the Cedarbrook, but man, that Old McBrayer last night was really it took the cake.
That was the sleeper. Yeah.
I kept wanting to tell Darrell, go back to the Old McBrayer again, because it's going to change a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I got to go get.
All right, Martin, let's run this wheel, dude.
Let's do it, man. I think we're caught up. I think I've sent you everything. Matt H, thank you, buddy. You just texted me. I appreciate your time, man, and all the samples and all that good stuff. So yeah, man, I'm ready. I've got my book ready.
Give me 1 second. I just realized.
Isn't this where Dusty Dan ends the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan doesn't have access while he's on the bed. So what we did, guys, I don't know if I said this to start the stream. Me and Toby just added everybody again from last week because the giveaway was so much bigger. It's only fair to just be part of it here. So thank you all.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
All right, here we go. Share.
Randall's, how's the back? Okay.
Yeah, back been doing pretty good ever since I got the shots.
Randall's on the
Good.
middle.
Yep.
All
Am
right.
I? I'm
All right, buddy. What are we spinning for first?
The first giveaway will be, we have 2 different $25 gift cards from the Turk. So let's do those first. One at a time.
Get the
Let her
churro
rip,
coffee.
man.
Get the churro coffee.
Hell
Right
yeah. Chad D. Let me do something real quick. Toby, where's it at here? Hang on. There we go, guys. Email me at whiskeyknows21gmail.com if just to be safe. All right. Let's shuffle it and do it again. Good luck, everybody. Best coffee on the planet.
The D.
Diamond Dave. All right. The next one is the Raja Daja sample pack, which is loaded.
Ooh.
Keep going. Shit. What a good guy. Corvette T. The hardest working man in the industry, hands down. All right. Shuffle her up and let's do the Travis Robe. Pick your samples and email me if you win, and then I'll give you Travis's contact and he's going to let you pick. Right.
It's just a proof winner.
Awesome. Love new winners. All right. Moving on. This is from Tom, the Bourbon Jerk. This is the Evernorth Exodus Flight of 4. All 4.
I got some of their stuff I need to get to. Got that new Nightwalker. I don't know, is it 5, 4?
I'll be damned.
He was
I
on.
think we might need to spin again.
I tell you what. Yeah, go ahead. And I'll send, hold on a minute. I'll send Tom some of the 53.
There you go.
Meals.
Oh, Diamond D.
Sir.
On a roll.
Is it Dave?
All right. Let's see. The next one will be from Dusty Dan, the copper and cast pick that is not out yet. When this baby hits, it is yours. Bourbon Coach. I have your info, buddy, so I can send it to Dan if he doesn't have it. All right. Moving on. This is from the Lance, the legend, the man that sends out the killer samples. Evan Williams, 250th.
Ooh, is that the higher proof one?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
That's a good one. Look at Diamond Dave cleaning house.
Get them all, Dave. Get them all.
All right. Woohoo. All right. This one is for the Trey Boyd bottle. This is the Tennessee Hills Weeder. This is pretty solid bottle from Bristol.
Hall.
William Hall. That's awesome. All right. This is for the Four Roses pick from the Anger store.
OBSQ?
Yes. 10 year.
Nice.
Oh.
Holy smoke.
Diamond D.
That's 4.
Just
Love
just
it.
give it all
Love
to
it.
Dave.
I love it. Dave's gone to bed because he's not saying nothing.
I bet he's got a storage vault too.
Yeah. This is for the Dancing Goat Limousine Rye French Oak finished 8-year, 114.2 proof. This bottle's a banger.
Oh, the Dancing Goat.
Oh, the Express.
Randall.
Ah,
Randall? Randall,
You'll
you
like
had
this
that
one,
one?
Randall.
no, I don't.
You'll
It's a
like
good
it.
one. It's a good one.
All right. Moving on. 3 to go. We have the Dave Vogelsang 10. I think, Dave, 10 2-ounce samples. If I'm not right, correct me, but that's okay.
He only sends out just massive banger packs.
And he's got Gandy's contact. Here we go.
Andy Road.
G-Road.
Dave Vogelsang samples do not suck.
Dude, Dave is one of the most generous humans.
They do not suck.
All right. Gandy. Love that you won here, buddy. This is the Kevin O Turkey Flight. This is ridiculous. 12 2-ounce samples, by the way, from Dave Vogelsang.
Yes. Chad Goose.
Chad G. Chad, send me your info if you can, buddy. All right, last one is the other Norman's 53 weeded sample from me.
Oh.
Heck, I'll see what I can do, buddy.
Oh, thank you. You can hear me
It's
over
in
here.
storage. I've not even cracked it. I've been sitting on it.
Oh my goodness.
C.A. Scotty.
Congratulations.
All right. That's it, man. That's all I got.
Nope.
Hey, Marty,
Nope.
did you give my sample pack away?
The Randall Express. No, I did not. I'm sorry. I knew I'd forget something.
And we have from last week, we have the 3 Blackwood.
Yeah. We've got all that. Oh, I've got that written down, Toby. No, I don't. I do not. We'll have
You
to
do
go
now.
All right, let's do the Randall Express.
Here we go.
I'm so
Round
sorry.
and round it goes where it stops.
All this was coming in while I was trying to
Nobody
city
knows.
council.
Perkins.
Jeff P. Do you have his info?
No.
I
No,
do.
if you could send it to me.
I do.
I've actually got it all packed and
I
ready
do.
to go, so I'll send it
Yeah,
out tomorrow.
I've got a bottle that went out, or a little girl. Yep. Mm-hmm.
If
All
not,
right. So
I've got it. If not, okay.
So what's next, Toby? The Blackwoods?
Yeah, we got three flights of 3 sample packs of Blackwood. It will include the small batch 105, and then batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, batch 4 of the barrel proof bourbons. Here we go. Flight number 1. Nice.
Like I say, just email me your info, guys.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, so please email Marty, and we'll pass it
That
on.
might be. Is that Eric? Was that Matt's buddy?
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If not, I'll get it from Matt. Number 2. Go ahead and do that, Eric.
Diamond Dave.
Hell yeah, number
You know what, though?
5.
Hey.
Hell yeah, Dave.
I'm not going to
Lottery.
say, Toby, I'm not going to say, well, yeah. Go ahead. Yep.
That's awesome.
Okay.
It's on the ticker, guys, at the bottom. It's my email. whiskeynose21@gmail.com.
All right. Here we go. Last Blackwood flight.
The winner's Dave.
Oh, Papa G. That's JG.
J.
All right.
Nice.
Is that it, or did I miss
I
something?
think so.
Yeah, because I bumped Roger. Randall spoke up. I got him bumped, and yours from last week. I added 2 bottles, so I took out the little sample pack I was going to do because I'm ready to get some bottles to people. And Lance added this week. I think we're good.
All right.
All right. So, with that, thank you all for doing what you did for the channel. I want to say something real quick because I don't know how to say it, but I'm going to say it. Last week's stream, something happened that nobody could ever prepare for. We were in the middle of a stream, and we closed. Well, Dan closed the stream for us, and we were kind of backstage, and some horrible news came across the wire, and I'll just say this, Toby, that during that stream, we said a prayer. We did. We had a little prayer time, and
You did.
I can't tell you how much you mean to us. But tonight's stream is just like last night. Everything that was sent will go straight to Toby and his family. There's a few super chats that we'll figure out later, but everything that was donated Venmo or PayPal will go to the Top Jimmy family. So it's heading your way, buddy. I know this makes you uncomfortable, as you know, watching flies have sex, but anyway, I just want you to know how much you mean to us, and so everybody stepped up again, and I don't know what else to say, man. You mean the world to us. So this is for you, and I'm gonna pour some more Old Glory because I'm about to lose my shit again.
Thank you.
So to Top Jimmy, to his family, and I hope God lays the healing hands on you all for weeks to come. Cheers, buddy.
We love you, Toby.
We love you, Toby.
Oh my God, Bill.
Oh,
Jesus. Thank you, sir. I'll see that it gets there. That's awesome. So anyway, Toby, love you, man.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
it was last Tuesday. I got a call Monday afternoon, that from my mom and dad live in an assisted living home about a half mile from my house. And I got a call that it was probably time to get mom into hospice. And so I met with hospice early afternoon on Tuesday, and she went that night. So I can't say enough good things about hospice, but mom was only in hospice care for a matter of hours. And a lot of mixed emotions about it. It was time, she had deteriorated enough to where it needed it. It was God's grace that it happened, but it needed to happen. But I think the hardest thing is just so now it's just dad, and so all of this generosity that has been shared with me, which was completely unexpected, and I feel very much undeserved. That will go to good tidings with dad. So, yeah.
Toby, how's your brother?
He is. He, you know, he's 2,500 miles away and is relatively uninvolved by his own choice. And all families have their dynamics, and that's part of our family's dynamics. And he's my big brother, but at the same time, I'm happy to be the one that's the caretaker for my parents, the sole caretaker for my parents.
Yep. It was, I don't know, Maureen and Gary and Kevin and can help me, but we were backstage and we all tap out for a few minutes all the time, here and there to go to the restroom or get a bottle or vomit or whatever we need to do, change shirts or whatever. But
Vomit.
yeah. But Katie sent a text and it literally, Maureen and Gary can tell you it. We couldn't talk for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people were probably looking at us. Well, no, we were backstage because, like
We
I
were
said,
backstage.
we were
Yeah,
backstage,
'cause
and we were
Dan
like,
had kicked us.
yeah,
And we were just hanging out backstage, and my phone rang, and it was from
the home.
the home. And so I just dipped out. I muted my camera and my mic, and the phone call was that your mom had passed. And so I just texted, I
Sure.
think the first person at the top of my chat was Katie. And I just
Sure.
texted Katie and said, can you pass the word along? I won't be back on tonight. And yeah.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Was what it was.
Well, anyway, I just, we love you. We love you. And
I will say this though. My dad, and I mean this literally, the man does not know how to lie. He does not know how to cheat. He is the epitome of straight and narrow. And while he has declined at a slower rate than my mom, he has declined. And if there's any blessing to dementia, it's the fact that he can only focus on one thing at a time. And so when he realizes my mom's gone, it's hard for him. But then if there's something else to grab his attention, a TV show, reading his book, working his crosswords, whatever it is, that's he's free of the pain of grief and loss and that type of thing. So but he's just a sweet old dude. Everybody at the home loves him, absolutely loves him, because he'll be 90 the end of this month. And yeah, he's deteriorating, but under the circumstances, you couldn't ask for somebody that's more content than my dad. He has his books, his TV, his puzzle books, and that's all he needs. And so anyway, so now it's just taking care of him and making sure that he lives the very best life possible. And so anyway.
Gunderstruck, I just got your message. It's on.
Anyway.
Well, you're not alone. You're surrounded with friends and people that love you, and
I know.
Pray for you. You know,
I didn't expect. So, and I'll just tell you, this last weekend, Katie Turk reached out and said, "Hey, it's it's the 2026 version of what used to happen in the 1950s, where everybody brought over a casserole and you shoved it in your freezer when somebody passed." And they sent me just this, very generous amount on DoorDash. I think that's the 2026 equivalent of having a bunch of casseroles in your freezer,
Right.
and
Right.
and my wife and I are just like, this is amazing. And then I literally had no idea last night what was going to happen. I mean, zero idea what was going to happen. And I was just thinking that Dusty Dan was having a banger of a night when it came to, and I even said it. I'm like, man, all the heavy hitters came out swinging for the fences with their sample packs, and, good for Dan. And, I didn't, if I'd stopped to really think about it, I would have probably asked myself why, and then it would have dawned on me. And anyway, but,
Well, I thought there's no way in hell you weren't going to see through this one. I mean,
well, I'm not going to kid you.
Okay, good.
I had a
Okay, good.
suspicion,
Good.
but and
it doesn't matter.
part of me is like, I think if the older you get, if you grow older with grace, whether you believe it's deserved or not, you accept it with grace and with the goodwill in which it was given.
Mhm.
And as much as I would like to say no, keep it. I understand, and if
I'll tell you something, Toby, that was very soothing and made our hearts at ease and warm. And I think I speak for Kevin, and I think Randall was here watching. If he wasn't with us, I can't remember who was on stream, but
yeah,
Maureen went through what she has done in the past with her family and work, and talked us through that situation, and it kind of soothed our hearts a little bit, knowing that you had to go. You weren't. We knew we knew the news, and we were talking amongst ourselves because we were backstage, and. But I just want to say thank you, Maureen, for doing that, because
Absolutely. Just to be able to give that last final moment of peace to somebody when it is their last moments. I was sharing with them, as a nurse, I've been there with hospice, giving those medications and holding those hands in their last moments, because sometimes they didn't have a family member there. And, just to know that at their very last breath, their very last heartbeat, that they had somebody there beside them, that they were not alone. And I told them too, I says, my grandmother and my dad were both in hospice, and to know that I had done everything, that the nurses had done everything to give them peace in their last moments, was all I could ask for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I understand the going too quick. We put my grandmother at the hospice house, and less than 8 hours she passed.
Yeah.
It was very quick.
It seemed, from the minute we put her in hospice, yes, it seemed to be very quick, but at the same time, and this is the mixed emotions, it wasn't quick enough. I mean,
yeah.
There's so many, being the caretaker for my parents, there's so many different emotions, and there's the very business side of it, the pragmatic side of it. Then there's they're your parents, and the emotional side of it. And anyway, but the thing is every day she was sliding at such a rapid rate because my dad has just general dementia. Mom had dementia, but she had Alzheimer's. And, they only give you kind of 2 to 3 years when you've been formally diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And she was just, and it was like, the prayer was, if you pray for peace, and peace doesn't mean prolonged, wait it out to the end. Peace means, sooner, please pass away, peacefully, painlessly in your sleep. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I got a call. I mean, it was just a little before midnight a week ago. And so really it was not exactly 7 days ago. And she had gone in her sleep. And I had been with her earlier that day when we went to visit her with the hospice folks, and I could see it in her eyes. She was. It was time. Anyway. So
I shared with my dad that it was 2 weeks before he actually passed that I had a Saturday and Sunday that were his moment of clarity weekend, but they were also the weekend that I realized how close we were, because there were angels coming to him. He was hearing voices of people that weren't in the room. He was reaching out for people, but he kept saying that whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday, when I was there, Maureen, I'm dying. And I said, well, I know, Dad. I said, I'm aware. I said, when you're ready to go, I'm sitting right here waiting for you. And I, just kept saying, I've got everything ready. Your funeral is already taken care of. I've made all the arrangements. Mom will be fine. I will be there with her. When your moment comes, we are prepared and we are ready. You go. And I just kept waiting and waiting. And I didn't share this last weekend, but I'm going to share with this just because we need a little giggle. My mom was very adamant on Sunday that we called the priest from the church to come over and do the anointing of the sick, the last rites with him, before we started kind of giving him a lot of medications that would probably make him more tired and sleep a lot. So the priest came and he was like, oh, thank you, Father, bless you, and all of that. So he went to sleep that night, and my mom came back to the home the next day, and he opened one eye, looked at her like Popeye, and he opens the other eye, and he says to her, he says, I'm still here. She says, yes. He goes, but the priest was here yesterday. I was supposed to die. She looked at him. She goes, I guess they weren't ready for you yet.
That's right.
So, it was kind of the giggle that we had going. He equated the priest coming and giving him that blessing that it was his time to go, but it was one of those things where 2 days later, he was no longer eating and drinking. He was sleeping more than being awake. His breathing was getting less. His heart, his blood pressure was getting lower, etc. So all of those things were happening the way they're supposed to, that I knew would be coming. And I had prepared my mom for that. And she finally, on the day that he passed, and she called me in the morning and she says, he's really struggling to breathe. And I said, Mom, it's going to be hours, if not minutes. Just know that the moment is here. And he died about 12:30 in the afternoon. And I think I arrived about 1:30. So I was about an hour too late. But I have a 3-hour drive across the state to get to them.
Yeah.
I completely understand that sometimes it's just too quick, but yet not quick enough.
Yeah.
You want the suffering to end.
It's been such a learning experience. You're learning it just in the last 4 years, learning so much about aging, dementia, Alzheimer's, and my wife and I are just keeping notes to try to, make it easier, make sure that she and I make the right decisions to make everything easier for our kids. and that type of thing. Yeah. So
It definitely changes discussions, you know, with your kids, definitely, of what
Yeah.
your wishes become.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Now this is such an uplifting,
it's okay. It's okay.
conversation. I mean,
Dude, we felt this time last week, we felt so helpless because you had to go, and this just kind of, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say puts a Band-Aid on the wound, but this just kind of eases our heart to have you with us and be able to talk about it, because honest to God, we didn't know when you'd be able to come back. And you needed your time, and you needed your grief time and everything. And we didn't know what to do. We didn't know whether to reach out. We didn't know whether to keep our mouth shut. We didn't know what to do. So this is good.
I understand. And
It may sound terrible and arrogant, but I don't mean it that way.
No, it doesn't. And I'll be honest. I just had to tune out.
Sure.
I told you. I texted, I think, just about everybody here, and I said I'm just laying low, and that's all it was. And even Sunday, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to re-engage with Dan, last night, or just continue laying low. But I also knew that I kind of probably needed to force myself back on everybody.
Yeah.
No, it's been good. And anyway, I appreciate everybody and the thoughts, the prayers, the generosity, the kindness, all of it. For sure. Yeah.
So
let's go backstage and not
real quick before we go,
the viewers anymore.
Yeah. Next week, I think me and Toby are going to dive into the OH blind that we have. Well, no, let me back that up. That we probably going to get our damn ass kicked on any type of guessing from OH. God knows what he could send us.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
Good.
So
I hope OH messes you up.
Yeah. We'll sit back
after
and watch
tonight. OH, get him. Get him.
Yeah.
He's not going to be none of this. Pussyfooting around with what do you think the proof is, and because that boy's got a palate. That always.
And I hope he throws you curveballs and soccer balls and footballs and whatever and regular balls. Like I hope
regular balls.
I hope you guys are all over the place.
Fireballs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
but we need to get together and set up our next group blind. If anybody has any ideas or know what they want to do, or who wants to be involved,
I'd be happy.
I have a very grandiose idea.
Okay.
Along the lines of Milliman Green, with just getting a bunch of channels on, because I have a distillery that I kind of want to shine the light on. And I'd love to get Marty and Jason and Dusty and the Franchies and the Whiskey Friends and the Turks and just a bunch of channels. Basically it'll be a blind for a bunch of influencers just to shine a light on a particular label, I guess we'll say. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 10 slots, so we can do it.
I'm an influencer, not an influencer.
Same here.
All right, guys, let's end the live. Thank you all for being part of it.
Thank you, everybody.
Very special night. We're glad to have our main man back with us. It's been a hell of a week for him, and we're just glad he is ready to spend time with us again. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much. I'm glad you all had a decent time with the Weeded Blind. I'm glad it rocked your world a little bit. Threw a couple outliers in there with that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. We'll keep you posted on the Blackwood pick. If you haven't subbed to Hack and Mac, go do so. They go Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Got any questions, shoot me an email, whiskeynose21@gmail.com. I think I've got everybody. I've got a few emails coming in for shipping info for tonight's giveaway. If you're just now catching up, guys, if you won and I've not sent you something in the past, please email me so I can get your information to those who donated. With that being said,
hang on, and be sure to check out the world's worst.
Oh, God Almighty, yes.
I mean, and that's not an exaggeration. It is the freaking world's worst bourbon.
Well,
channel.
it's the fastest review.
I
You know what?
literally
We need to
watch
call
3 times a
Guinness
week.
Book of World Records
Can't get any
because
worse than
Gary,
it is, I hope.
yeah, Gary has the fastest reviews ever.
I really think he should have gone with the world's second worst, and then people would have always wondered who's the worst. Just like the world's second best liquor store. Gary, look, think about it. Like, just we have some marketing opportunities here,
when
sir.
people watch my videos. So.
Yeah.
No doubt. Just watch a video.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for your donations. We'll keep the train going with the blinds and the tastings and everything. I had a new video drop today with the Barrel Bourbon Batch 38. It's a banger. Just to be honest, just go watch it. I think it's pretty solid. They have been very consistent the last 4 or 5 releases. So the cigar blend is probably the favorite right now.
Yep.
The 38 has a bunch of Dickel in it, but it does not have a Dickel funk. It's got a great sweet back end finish. So anyway, watch the video if you can. But let's get out of here. Thank you all. We'll see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel with the OH Blind. And remember, whiskey may not solve all your problems, but